I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea, okay. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together.
Let's go, guys. Finally, I was waiting all day for this to drop. This is the reason why we didn't have a stream set up. Big up every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. Alejandro Garnacho, get the fuck out of my club. Get the fuck out of my club right now, man. We need to find out the conditions, so I ain't gonna go like crazy. But apparently they're very favorable. I need to see how favorable. Because hopefully it's like 1 goal or some bullshit. Or like if Villa stay up or they don't get relegated. Something like genuinely achievable. Because if it's something appearance-based and it's more than 10, I might still end up shitting myself a little bit. But this is one small step forward. And thank God this shit is over. Because this was the most predictable failure, I think, we've ever had for a Chelsea transfer, at least since I've been on YouTube. Everybody and their nan knew this was never going to work, except Paul Winstanley. Funnily enough, I heard from sources a few days ago that we were meant to get Morgan Rogers last summer, but we were so assured that Garnacho would work. And Gittins, but we haven't really seen Gittins yet, barely. But we were so sure that Garnacho was going to work that we decided, you know what? Don't even need to go for Morgan Rogers. Fuck it. And look, it's failed. Because of course it was going to fail. I didn't think it would be as bad as 1 Premier League goal. Fair enough. Like, even with my low expectations for what I thought we were going to get with Garnacho, you still managed to disappoint me a little bit. But cool. Hopefully you do well at Villa so you don't come back. I don't have any personal hatred towards Garnacho. The one thing I'll say about him in general is, you know, at least you weren't a nightmare off the pitch. Because second half of the season, you got a lot less minutes, deservedly so. And at Man United, I think there was a lot more complaints about that with Ruben Amorim. We didn't get any of that behind the scenes. Cool. At least you left your attitude up north. But you're still crap. And yeah, Maldini, that's it. Like, it's not Havertz level hatred or anything, but I never wanted you here. I knew it wasn't going to work. It didn't work. Everything about seeing Garnacho at Chelsea was a headache and just a reminder of the failures of our recruitment over the last year. And now I'm just glad to see the back of you. Look, if you got personal hatred, then fair enough. I ain't going to tell you how to feel in it. But for me, I don't hate you. I just want you gone. And I'm glad that you saw the writing on the wall quickly and you chose to fuck off. Now, Delap, you're next. You're next, mate. Yeah, love for the 2 goals against Arsenal and Cardiff, even though we didn't end up winning the tournament. But is that his best moment for Chelsea? Cardiff away? Oh, fucking hell, that's bleak. Big up to all you man in here, though. 600 in the building. Come on, my G's. I thought I was going to have a day off today. I promise you. I was in my bed billing it. And, like, I literally had it in my mouth, pause, ready to light it up. Here we go. Immediately. So, all right, let me just put it down. Fuck it. All right, we're back to work today. Transfer season is well and truly with us. And yeah, I don't give a damn that Delap scored. I didn't even see the goal. So technically it didn't happen, innit? But big up. Big up to the chat, though. We got nearly 700 of you, man, in here. Smash up those likes. Subscribe. Yeah, that is a brazy pause. I just didn't want to bring up the fact it was a spliff. But yeah, brazy pause. And what is... Huh? Zabani's been offered to Chelsea and Liverpool. When the fuck was this? When was this? Oh shit, this was while we were doing the countdown. Oh, what the fuck? Zabani offered to Chelsea. Yeah, you know what? You can fuck off. Get off my screen. Move. Alex Crook and Talksport. Like, iffy sources, they're alright. But Zabani had a very good season at Bournemouth before he went to PSG. I haven't heard a lot of bad things with him going to PSG anyway. You're just not really going to break in over Marquinhos and Pacho and them lot. But he's done well for the rotated side in League One. This might not be too bad. This might not be too bad. Like, I was pretty keen on him when he was at Bournemouth. It just didn't really look that realistic. Cool. Let's see if there's like any more truth to it. Because it's only really an offering so far. But nice. This just again says to us that we are looking for more than one centre-back. It's just yet another confirmation of that. So I'm very happy with how things are moving so far. Because at least we're looking at multiple centre-backs. We're still going to go and get a midfielder as a guarantee. Because we want a Santos replacement. And a potential... Enzo replacement. Yeah, this ain't too bad. No, this isn't over Lacroix. Lacroix is nearly done. We know it's just formalities at this point. We should get the bomber drop at any point this week. It's going to be Lacroix and somebody else. Maybe Romero. Wouldn't mind Romero. Maybe it will be Zabani. Maybe it will be somebody else that like we haven't previously been linked with. But clearly, it looks like we're going to go for 2 centre-backs. Good. Yeah, no, Fielder, don't worry. Everything we've heard with Lacroix is that it's all formalities. Just a matter of time. I would just go with the assumption until we hear otherwise that Lacroix is probably going to get done. Because it doesn't look like... We haven't heard or seen anything to say otherwise. But yeah, look, Zabani being offered, I wouldn't be against that. Like, that would be a decent move. That would be good depth. And we'll see if we hear any more of it still. But big up to you, man. What's Will saying? Big up Will. Big up every single one of you that's donating. John Stones. That was the other name. So Chelsea have already gone out to speak with John Stones. I got a little piece from Simon Phillips that we'll talk about later. We've got some stuff on outgoings as well. The latest on Axel Disasi. And a little bit on Alex Scott as well before we throw the link out. We don't know what the conditions are for Garnacho. All we know is meant to be something very achievable. Oh, you can define what achievable is, because I still don't know what's achievable and if it's actually achievable for him. But from all we're hearing, he should be gone. And there's already a contract agreed for when the deal becomes permanent. So, big up to the PSR bros. He's your problem now. You lot enjoy him. He's very good at... I don't know, man. I don't know. Eunice has got a tweet on it. Bro, Eunice is proper in the no bag now. Okay, what's Eunice saying about it? Because he at least called the Morgan Rogers announcement on time, so maybe he does know a bit more than what we expect. What's Eunice saying? Garnacho conditions to make loan at Aston Villa permanent. He has to make 25 appearances and 10 GA in all I hope that ain't the case. Wait. Did he get to 10 GNA with us? Oh, hold on, I need to see something. Did he get to 10 GNA with us? No, that's all seasons. He got 12. He got 12, to be fair. Okay. Yeah, hey, we might be able... That might work. That might work. He was even able to get 12 and, like, he barely even played second half of the season. Fucking hell, bro. He only just got to above 10, by the way. Fucking hell, man. 25 appearances in all comps. 10 GA in all competitions. Look, you know what? I hope Eunice isn't in the know. I hope he isn't. Because that's kind of killed the vibe. The 10 GA I can kind of hear. 25. I was hoping it'd be like 10 or some shit. Yeah, but like, look. If he looks like trash, he ain't gonna make it to 25. Big up to Rants for the raid as well, man. Love every single time. Big up to Rants and Saeed and all them, man. Big up. Yeah, he said to keep an eye on Hato, but it wasn't a case of like Hato actually could get sold. It was just he had interest from a string of clubs. I was going to talk about that later as well because Simon Phillips brought up a couple of other clubs that Eunice hasn't mentioned. But yeah, a big up Rants for the raid, man. Big up Rants every single time. 1.1k in here. And to be honest, it is pretty poetic that we got a Rants raid for a Garnacho leaving party because I'm sure you guys are all... You guys can't stand him as much as we can. So, yeah. Big up all you lot. Big up. Okay, maybe not. Man saying up the Nashers. All right, fair enough, TTM, bro. Love. 25 appearances, Dharma. Fuck off. What a load of shit, man. Eunice tweet again. All right, brother's defo in the know now. Eunice tweet, guys. What's Eunice saying? Chelsea, Arsenal pay up to 85 or move out the way for someone who will. Newcastle have already been informed. So he's trying to hint at a Bruno G move. Hey, do you not remember when I brought this up in the Santos stream and I had half the chat just laughing at me? Hey, please let us bring Bruno G. Please. Because look, I like Enzo as a player, but the more I see this saga going, the more I kind of just want Enzo to leave and just get this over and done with. Because I'm just deep in it. Do you even really want to be here long term? Or is your dream to just go to Madrid anyway? And if your dream is to go to Madrid anyway, which it is, I just want to sort my midfield out now. With players that want to be here long term. You don't really want to be here long term. Even if you get a good season and you leave, what happens if Bruno G's gone and then like Wharton's gone? For example, like, nah. As much as like he is a good player, like I'm not gonna tell you guys he's shit because he's not shit. You ain't really trying to be here long term. You do just want to go to Madrid at some point. So let me just fill my midfield up with players that want to be here and players that are gonna be here for the long term. And sadly, that ain't you. That don't sound like you. So, look, we'll see, please. I would love us to do this. Not just for the fact that we would snatch Arsenal's chain again, but because you are a good asset and you'll be here for us in the long term. So I need Scott into... I think, like, Alex Scott or, like, another midfielder will come in anyway just because of Andre Santos leaving. We've heard that Alex Scott is being looked at as a Santos replacement, so it won't be dependent on what happens with Enzo anyway. I don't mind it. He looks like a decent player. I don't feel like I'm too wowed by Alex Scott, but he's a good player. Good engine, good ball carrier, lovely passes from deep from what I've seen, and like intricate little one-touch passing. I think the interplay that you'd get from him would be very good. Seems a bit intelligent in possession. Like, I'd be fine with us bringing in an Alex Scott, but he should be coming in regardless. The thing is more like Wharton or Bruno G, because that's more dependent on Enzo. And personally, I'm just trying to just push Enzo out the door now. Not because he's shit. You don't want to be here. And I don't believe if things even get better for us that you'd want to stay here. Because one of the things that we heard from Enzo was that he wanted Chelsea to show intent. Are we not seeing that now? Like a month ago, I might have understood it, but we just gone in for Morgan Rogers and snatched him from the Premier League champions. We might be trying to bring in Bruno G from the Premier League champions. We're looking to bring in 2 centre-backs. And what, we're still hearing from Fabrizio that you need to talk, you and your agents need to have talks with Chelsea because you need confirmation about what your future is going to be? I thought you wanted Chelsea to show intent. I thought you wanted Chelsea to show seriousness. Even with me, who has been very, very critical of Chelsea throughout the year, this is intent. And you're still making a big deal behind the scenes. You can leave. You can leave. Clearly, it's not just about where Chelsea's going to go or what Chelsea are doing. It's just about the fact that you'd rather just go to Madrid as your dream club or somewhere that's probably going to offer you more money. One or the other. One or the other. Now, Maldini, there were sources talking about intent as well. I'd have to, like, go dig for it, pause. But, like, I have seen sources that said it was about intent as well. I just have to go and find them again. I haven't got them. It's from shit back in May or something, innit? But, yeah. Enzo, find a club, mate. It is looking bleak for you already, but I don't really care. Look, I want to sort out my midfield, and I want us to have a team full of players that want to be here. Instead of like trying to just bring you back in so you can have a good season, so you can kind of fuck off and leave us after a year and we have to pick up the scraps anyway. I'm good. Thank you for not downing tools towards the back end of last season. It's time to go, man. Man said go dig with intent. Fuck off. Big up Will, though, man. Big up Will. Sorry, I should have got to this earlier, but just end up going off on a tangent and all of it. Hey! Sorry again. Arsenal did have interest in Enzo. I would fucking love that too, though. That would be brilliant. Because then we can try and like fleece them as well, because Arsenal will start getting desperate. So that price is just going to keep going up and up and up. Big up Reaper in the chat. Big up all of you lot in here. 1.4 nearly in the building. Love to you, man, every single time. Unit again. Has he dropped another one? No. Arsenal had their chance. They fluffed it. Now time for big boys to move in swiftly. Eunice, please let this be your year, man. Please let this be your year, man. After all the shit that I got on back again about, oh, you're coping over Bruno G. I swear if he ends up in a Chelsea shirt, you man are finished. You man are finished. I swear. But we will wait. We will wait. But please be correct, man. Please be correct. Big up Will, bro, saying big up H. You brought a real gem here. You're evil, mate. You are evil. Hey, I need to see Villanova. Man like JM. I need to see when he's going live. And also, if you are watching, bro, you're pissed when you go on the catch-up next. It is long, bro. But yeah, big up Will, man. Bless up every single time, bro. Big up to Hangry. Missed you, mate. It's been a minute. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're all good, Lewis. Take care of yourself. I'm trying to, even though I'm on literally 0 hours and 0 minutes sleep. Because the dickheads that I live next to had to have an alarm blaring off all night, you fucking pricks. But going off on a tangent. Hopefully this is a shift in the right direction. Time will tell for Blueco. I agree entirely. Time will tell, but it does look like you're moving in the right direction. I will give you your fair credit for it still. Big up to Sheikh saying, Alhamdulillah, he finally left the best day since the Club World Cup. That is kind of painful. Damn. Throw the Barca 3-0 in there, innit? But yeah, still, it's kind of dark. It's up there. It's fucking up there. Just selling a player that we knew was going to bomb from the moments we got him. Cool. If Tosin and Disasi leave as well, it's already a 10 for me. If Winstanley leaves, I'm Blueco in. I ain't going to go that far. But Tosin and Disasi leaving would be a good positive. and get the 2 centre-backs. I believe you're going to do it, but please, please, get me the 2 centre-backs. Please, I'm begging you. But big up, Sheikh, man. Big up, bro. Big up to Crack, saying 25 appearances and 10 GA are the conditions. I'm guessing you saw the Eunice tweet before I brought it up on the screen. But big up Crack anyway, bro. Big up every single time. He called on Morgan's jersey. Yeah, he also got the timing of the announcement correct too. He told us 10 p.m. Boom, dropped at 10 p.m. No, the dreads are gone now. Villa weren't going to buy him with that shit on his head. You take them extensions off ASAP. Big up to Blank saying, oi, Unai, this is a sackable offence. Fraud watch. Blank, you're my guy, but shush. Shush. No. Unai, you keep being Captain Saberho. Because in a couple of weeks, we're going to come up to you with something else, potentially. And if we do, we're going to need another favour from our PSR bros. You know what it is, man. Big up all you lot. Big up, man. And you're United as well, ain't you? We trying to help you. Because you already fucked us by selling us. And we trying to get you your 10%. But big up, Blank, bro. Big up every single time. Who's the next one? AC3, my G. Fucking love that Avi. Enzo can go. Bring me Wharton and Scott or Bruno G. It will be Wharton or Bruno G and Scott, depending on Bournemouth. But another like Eunice bomber that I saw him drop earlier was that Alex Scott could be willing to force his way out of Bournemouth. If you are, chop, bro. Because we already had a bid rejected. Like, I think it was, 65 million we heard from Ben Jacobs yesterday. And, like, Eunice was also saying 95 million. We got to get that lowered from 95 million, bruv. But it's also a midfielder, and, like, the midfield market is stupid, and he probably would be around 95 million, innit? I think it's like, if you're coming as a Santos replacement, though, are you going to start? I'm not sure. Again, though, would be dependent on, like, Wharton or, like, Bruno G as well, to be fair. Hi, Jimmy, man. Big up, bro. I'm crying, bro. B Steve, yo! Love for the donation, man. Everybody spam WB Steve, bro. Because I know you've been suffering watching Garnacho if you hit that bomber, bro. Love for that, man. Big up. £1 for every time I've screamed at my TV about this bum. Big up and all that. Fez, I actually think I shouted at him more. You have a much better temperament than I could dream of. But big up to B Steve every single time, man. Thank you for that, bro. Really appreciate you. Big up to Emmanuel as well, saying, don't be sad it happened. Cry because it's finally over. I am sad it's happened. I'm sorry. Especially seeing as we got the drop a few days ago that we could have just got Rodgers a year ago and not got Garnacho. But when Stanley had to have his hard on for him. Okay, man. Okay. But yeah, big up Emmanuel. Bless up. And big up to AC3 saying Eunice Insider at Chelsea is clearly top. Hashtag gassed. He's got some things, which is enough for me to like want to hear it. But yeah, I want to see like what he's saying about this whole Bruno G stuff and Alex Scott stuff. We'll know how serious his source is in time, but like there's enough on the source that I might listen to it a little bit. But yeah, big up, man. Big up all you lot. So on Alex Scott, the latest that we heard from the Standard was that he's keen on a move to Chelsea. Bournemouth is still insisting that he's not for sale. And Chelsea are also potentially exploring for certain other midfielders in the market after seeing our opening bid get rejected. So I want to see like how far we'd go towards that supposed 95 million valuation. And that is also crazy because he was just at Aston Villa. I think you lot didn't want to just get him instead. I'm not going to say anything. They might be watching, but hey, don't know. But yeah, Alex Scott as well. We got a little bit from Simon Phillips on him, where he's expecting Chelsea to go back in for Scott. and our base offer was 60 million with a further 15 in add-ons based on performance clauses and Champions League qualification. So apparently it was 60 million up to 75. And like, we should definitely be getting Champions League football, so you'd be getting close to that anyway. Bournemouth have also talked about a few other Chelsea players in this discussion as well. So we don't really know the name, to be fair. All we know is that it wasn't Josh Achimpong. And the fact Bournemouth are even willing to talk to Chelsea and discuss adding a player into the deal makes me believe they might still be open to selling Scott this window, despite their strong public stance. They would, but the reason why they're still willing to sell Scott, even with their stance, is because of how fucking mad the market is. If you can get yourself around 100 million for Alex Scott, they're going to be considering that. It's about, do Chelsea want to get that close? I personally wouldn't, but I also know what this market's like, and I just think everybody is stupidly overinflated, so it really is up to you. But I'd rather those resources go to a Wharton or to a Bruno G first, and then let Enzo leave and figure out the rest afterwards. But yeah, look, we'll see if this continues to develop. Scott has been in discussions with Chelsea for some time through his agents. They have also been seeking assurances over game time, which doesn't really sound too good if you're viewing him as a Santos replacement. But the club may be giving him that because we're still in conversations and Alex Scott wants Chelsea. So he's probably hearing things that he likes the sound of, and that would also involve minutes that he's being assured of. And it also probably means that Enzo Fernandez will still be leaving in spite of a lack of serious interest so far. But yeah, there's a lot of dominoes in this midfield market. There's a lot that needs to be done, or like one thing to lead to the other. So, yeah. Man said Wharton is awful at football. TTM, you defo want him at your club, innit? But yeah, big plans in midfield. Expect at least one midfield transfer. So we're still going to have a busy window ahead over the coming months. But that's all that we've really got on Alex Scott so far. On Jarell Hatto, because there's been a little bit on him too. Bournemouth. Oh shit, yeah, he's got a year left on his contract, doesn't he? Okay. Now I'm starting to like believe a little bit more that this transfer could happen. Oh, 2 years. Is it 2 years? Oh, chat's saying 2 years then. Okay, maybe not. I'm going to reel that back up then. All right, fair enough. Damn. If it was 1 year, I would have been like, okay, cool. Yeah, TTM, I knew that, man. Yeah, you weren't going to catch me that easily. But yeah, big up TTM, brother. Jarell Hatto, so he's got interest from Barcelona and Bayern Munich. And Eunice also said Arsenal and Liverpool. Arsenal already had interest in Hatto from last summer, so that wouldn't be too much of a surprise from me. But we have got a lot of clubs circling around Hatto and trying to see what Chelsea's stance is on him. Not for sale. Absolutely not for sale. Crazy offer might change things, because it would also mean Chelsea might have a serious punt at Lewis Hall if that was the case. But it's very unlikely. Just letting you guys know that there is a lot of interest in Jarell Hatto so far. But near unlikely unless they want to pay stupid money for him. And also, maybe if we get Lewis Hall, maybe you might hear things circle a bit more. But I'd also doubt that and think it wouldn't make sense for us to do that anyway. So have both of them. Even if minutes might be a little bit of an annoyance, once we get back into Champions League, having them two on our left side, fucking hell, mate. That would be insane. Well, look, try and find a way for them to firm it for a year. And yeah, we're good. We're good. There's nothing on Chavaria. Chavaria's got to start forcing the move out himself. Because he's just dragging it. And no, sorry. Vallecano's dragging it. But you're not really doing anything on your side. Start skipping training or some shit. This is the biggest move you're going to have in your career, bruv. The hell? And like we've been here for a lot longer than what we should have been. Because like we're dragging this too. Like we should not be having the summer transfer saga over this guy. Respectfully, I'm good. What else do we have? John Stones. So Chelsea are showing interest in Stones and reaching out to his people rather than Stones being offered to Chelsea. Couldn't really be offered unless it was from the agents. We approached Stones early on in the summer, but at this moment they got the impression that the defender was just keeping his options open at the time and waiting to see what clubs came in. Not a rejection, just more not making any decisions yet. We paused our interest to allow him to concentrate on the World Cup, but we've got back in touch with his people now to see if a move to Chelsea is possible. And we just kind of have to wait to hear for the response on that. But we have spoken to John Stones again. He's probably still assessing his options. Arsenal also are interested. I'm sure there's a ton of other clubs that are interested in him as well, because when fit, quality centre-back. And we'll see what Chelsea is moving for, because they're looking at a ton of centre-backs right now. There's still the quiet rumours over Romero. I'm just waiting for somebody to directly say, Chelsea have spoken about Romero. Pies in capitals. Okay. Potential destination for Camavinga. All right. That'll be nice and everything, but like, it's the same source and it's potential. It doesn't really sound like we've got anything off that. Because, like, I told you guys, Simon Phillips said 2 months ago that Camavinga was offered to Chelsea by Real Madrid. Probably within the Cucurella discussions or maybe an Enzo discussion or something like that. So this doesn't really surprise me too tough, chat. And it also doesn't really update me on like the previous Camavinga report. Because you got offered 2 months ago and nothing's really changed since then. Tell me that like we're in talks. Tell me that Camavinga's in talks. Tell me we've decided on Camavinga or something. And then like, cool. Cool. Then I'm interested. But for now, obviously good player and everything. It's just, I don't really believe this. I'm not really getting a lot from this either still. Right, last piece before I send the link out. Axel Disasi. Ben Jacobs has reported that we are holding out for 25 million plus add-ons for Axel Disasi. And Roma and Milan are 2 clubs to have inquired. So you know what that means. We've got to reload the sound again.
There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
So, yeah, cool. Roma, AC Milan, we know what they're going to do. They're going to drag it towards the end of the window and then try and get him on a loan with an option to buy for like 15 million or some shit like that. What the hell happened there? Oh, yes, slow-mo. That's not that deep. It's not that deep. Yeah, it's all good, bro. You're all good. You're all good. But Disasi will leave this summer. I'm really not worried about him. He's already got West Ham on the side just in case he doesn't get any other bigger clubs in for him. I just hope Roma and Milan want to do something permanent. You know? Let's do something permanent, please. But Disasi will be gone. So that'll be one thing that we don't really need to worry about. I just need it to be on a permanent thing. What year is this? Is the 09-10 Chelsea shirt. Carlo Ancelotti, the only double for Chelsea, bruv. One of the best seasons following Chelsea, isn't it? But yeah, that's kind of it for all of the transfer news. So I'm going to throw the link out to the panel quickly. You lot already know where it is. Hit the likes, subscribe, all of that shit. And let's see what everybody's saying. Big up all of you lot. Big up every single one of you, man. And that's one more dud out of the club, hopefully permanently. But if that 25 appearances is true, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know if we're going to get away with that. 10 GA I could kind of believe. Even though, like, if Villa were in Europa, that would have been a lot better. You know? It would have been so much better to deal with. Boom. Big up all you lot, though. Hit the likes if you haven't done so already, please, chat. Been a fucking minute. Oh, Surfer. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I already did. Oh, you're not in the group chat, innit? That makes sense. Go, links out, bro. Links out. Damn, people still don't fuck with Prime. To be fair, we ain't seen Prime on here in a minute. Hope you're all good, though, wherever you at. No, don't enter the studio. I gotta send it to the Insta, guys. Fucking hell. Fucking mocking it. Yeah, CP, 1 second, bro. 1 second. Saeed, I see you in the chat as well. I got you, bro. I need to just log into my Instagram on my laptop at some point. I don't know why I still haven't. There we go. Throwing the link out. That was the right one. Yeah, that is the right one. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely shit, man. Have I gone through Roger's interview quotes? Not yet, to be fair. I've only seen like the short one where he's like just talking about the biggest club in London and everything. I ain't seen much past that. Yes, Surfer. Big up, my G. How you feeling today, man?
I can't.
It's just this week in general, isn't it? Not even today.
It's only Wednesday, bro. That's what it is. It's only Wednesday. Do you know what I mean? Not even like.
So.
Oh, I can't believe it. It gives me so much optimism for the rest of the shit we got to get rid of. Because we got rid of this guy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm ecstatic, man. I've got to take these glasses off so I can see. I'm very pleased. And, you know, I don't care about if it's some scratch your back, scratch my back. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? He's off the books. People said we wouldn't get, you know, him out. Seems like the obligations are fairly simple to achieve. He's going to play more games, hopefully. You know, and even if they, just getting going.
I'm hoping they're achievable. If it's true about 25 appearances, it does feel like a little bit of a trap. But I'm trying not to think negatively.
And it's 10 GNA in all comps, I think it is. I read.
Yeah, like he just scraped that with us. Yeah, we got to 12.
Yeah, and we did have a rubbish second half of the season as well. Do you know what I mean?
Barely played.
So they weren't trying.
Is it a 2-year long loan?
No, it's one.
Because he said
1 year loan. Yeah.
Because when Fabrizio put it 2028, that's why I was confused. That's why they want to make sure.
No, it's just mistakenly put the 8.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Like contracts already agreed as well. So like it seems like everything's sorted long term. It's just I'm hoping it's lower than 25 appearances. That's it. But I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad I don't have to see him. I'm glad we don't have to rely on him or even have him as an option for next season. And I guess the only thing I can give Chelsea is that we just agreed that it wasn't working as soon as possible and just fucked it all off. That's the only good thing about this. That and he's gone. But yeah. I big up big up Smokey, man. What you saying, man? How you been?
I'm good, man.
Big up Losif. How you feeling, bro? I don't think I've seen you over the last few days. There's been a lot of news that's dropped recently. How you feeling about everything?
Bro, feeling good, man. Ali Hindrance flipping is out of here, man, like Subject 49. The worst player I've ever seen put on a Chelsea shirt, man. Thank God, man.
The lap exists.
Thank God he's gone, bro.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for this day.
Ches, 1 second. I got you as well, bro.
No, I'll tell you why I won't say Delap. Because there was some hope for Delap, having seen him play for Ipswich. There was no hope for this guy.
I know, but saying I would say Garnacho was a better player than Delap was because Delap got more yellow cards than GNA.
Nah, Garnacho's worse. Because there was an expected level of shit, and he was worse. That's what it was.
Bro, he's our worst signing. He's our worst signing ever. I don't care what anyone says.
Yo, big up everyone.
I think I'd have Garnacho in a top 5, maybe.
Therefore, without a doubt.
Because I'm just feeling, look, the Delap and Bakayoko are top 2 for me.
Yeah,
I can't push them. Bakayoko was beyond horrid. Liam Delap, though, like, at least I can say, funnily enough, Bakayoko gave me better games than Delap.
Garnacho got 12 GNA. Delap has 2 GNA in all the games he played. 2.
I hear it, bro, but just
help me. You could have scored 2. You could have walked into 2. You could have scored 2 goals.
personally, I still
happened against Barcelona. He walked into that one.
Yeah.
No, you said you could have scored, but you think he could have scored?
Big up, Chez. Big up, Mo.
Big up, Lewis.
Big up, everyone.
But Andrew as well, a long time.
Yeah, I mean. No, but I'm optimistic for the rest of the rubbish that we have to get rid of. You know, I've never really been in doubt that they can sell, because that's one of the best things about them, that they can sell and get good money for the people as well. So, you know,
it did seem like we were overvaluing a lot of players, but now things really seem to be moving a lot faster than a month ago, I guess.
I just think when it comes to Italian clubs, I think we overprice them because we know they're not going to pay anyway. You know what I mean? Like, we know they're not.
No, but I think we've overvalued in general. Like, that's just going to look like an overvalue when you deal with Syria. Disasi's a fair fee, I think.
To be fair, what you're saying, Andrew, with Chalobah, like what you're saying with Chalobah, like look how long they're taking to pay for Chalobah. So,
yeah,
that's another point.
It's gone silent. I don't know why we even bother entertaining their offers, because they're so tight. They're not. It's not even they're out of money.
Never talk to a club from Italy.
They're just cheap. They're just cheap. That's what they are. They're cheap.
Yeah, you're right, Andrew. Why do we even talk to them?
I don't know. I don't know why we. I don't even know.
Sometimes you just get desperate, innit?
And
he's the only one you can talk to.
Andrew, it's because sometimes you get lucky, because what I mean is PSG sold freaking Gonzalo Ramos for 74 million euros.
Yeah, but we're not. If it was AC Milan we were talking to, then maybe it'd be fine. But look at Roma. They put in 3 bids for Somerville, all under what West Ham were asking for, and then a Saudi club comes in and just pays it. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what they were asking for, and that's the problem. You know, you got Como. The Chalobah thing's gone very quiet all of a sudden. Do you know what I mean? Even with Como, it's gone very quiet. So
it's cheap stakes.
Yeah, so I just think
Lewis,
it's entertaining.
Are you talking about Garnacho specifically or the window in general?
No, that was the window in general, but you can.
Do you remember when I came on here last week?
Or the window, or whatever you're feeling, bro.
Do you remember when I came on last week and the only guy, his name's Sean Sports, bit of my guy, he was the only one arguing back. He knows what I was saying last week, Lewis. Remember what I was saying to you? And everyone was crashing out. What was the news that happened last week? But what was the news that happened last week? Was it Wednesday or Thursday? Or crashed out? I don't know which one it was.
When we sold Santos?
It wasn't the Santos one. That was a couple weeks ago. No?
Which one was it? It might have been the first time I've come here since Santos. I think we were just speaking about it on the stream. And I was telling people, like, Xabi Alonso wouldn't have come in with the pretense we're going to sign the same players. And people were telling me, and Sean will vouch for me, we get the shoes back, Lewis. And you were on the fence, to be fair. So you're not flip-flopping. Yeah. They were like, we definitely won't be signing any players like Alex Scott. Within the next week, spent 120 on Morgan Rogers. This is why I tell people that even with me, Andrew knows what I've been on, and you know as well, Lewis, I've been on more of the Blue Coast side for time. Even when we were doing bad last season, so I haven't flip-flop. I never thought it would be like very good, but I said we'd have a good window purely on Xabi Alonso. I don't know why people thought we'd do the sime model with him being in. I didn't need to see the signing to think that. And by the way, now all the people who are very negative are doing that, I'll give them a chance. I know information gives more time, but I thought Xabi Alonso being the manager would show people we've already changed already. To a certain degree. Not saying 360, but at least 180 degrees. I don't know, I just didn't believe Xabi Alonso coming in would be in the same process. You know, even Palestra for me was a young player, but to spend 50 million on him is a lot of money, you know? That's not like you're signing somebody from Belgium League for 50 million. You're saying like the Serie A defender of the season. That's a decent youngster, do you know what I mean? That's not like a random guy from Atlanta who's undecent. So for me, if we do get, apparently Lacroix's done, I don't know, Lewis has got links, apparently Lacroix's done, the announcement's pending or is very close, whatever. I think them two signings will make people a lot more optimistic for the next season. But like I said earlier, Sean, last week, we had a good team anyway last year that shouldn't have finished 10th. And every single time Chelsea underperformed, people like very overhate how bad we actually are, Lewis. That's my problem. Now,
yeah, I get people overdo it. No, you keep
after
going.
PSG and Liverpool, there's a clip of us. Obviously, you made the infamous clip saying we could challenge, and we are scared of nobody. And I'm me and Domo on the Blue Fan TV talking, yo, Rees and all that. So big all the man for getting gas. But guess what? It's the same team last year that finished top 4 6 months before Maresca got sacked. And now all of a sudden our team was terrible. No one was saying this last summer. Even with
even with how depressed I've been, I've never believed this is a 10th
Lewis, that's my point. People end of summer, even with the Lewin Garnacho, weren't saying we were 10th place team. Nobody was saying that. And if you want to lie, yeah, that's on you. But nobody on the stream or on this panel chat was saying last summer, by the way, we're gonna finish 10th. We're terrible.
Yeah, but let me counter that.
But look, Andrew, let me just caveat this. I want to finish my point very clearly. Okay,
I'll let you go next.
I am not. Yeah, of course, Andrew can respond to me. I am not saying that Maresca did or did not have an impact on the season. He definitely did. How big of an impact is another issue. But every single time I bring up, be like Sean will be reasonable, understand me. Every single time I bring up Maresca, people think I'm saying it's all on him why we finished 10th. People don't use nuance and context. I never said, oh, it's because of Maresca we finished 10th in the league. I agree, Garnacho overall should have been a squad player, not a starter. I agree.
I'm guessing you're saying if he just rode it out, it wouldn't have been a 10th.
If we rode it out, we wouldn't have finished 10th.
That's just a fact, though.
And Lewis, at this end of the season, wouldn't have been we need a complete overhaul, because we don't. We don't.
I would say we would have still underachieved on what a lot of us would have wanted for the season, but you're right, it wouldn't have been 10th.
But Lewis, realistically, if I told a Chelsea fan last year, let's say Maresca stayed, you finished UCL was very achievable because we were crap and we were only a few points away from it, right? So you finish UCL, let's say 5th anyway or 6th, whatever. UCL, you win the FA Cup, and that's it. Nobody's upset. Nobody.
But here's the thing, right?
So, and that's not unrealistic, Andrew, because we made the final and we were tanked at the end of the season. I think we lost, 5 games? We didn't even bother.
6 in a row.
Exactly, Lewis. Are you telling me they tried? Are you going to insult my intelligence who told me they tried?
Here's the thing.
Come on.
Well, yes, you're right. Last summer, no one said we finished 10th. I do believe before the transfer window ended and before it got into the summer, people were expecting top 4 minimum and possibly something higher. Yeah, given what was been achieved previously.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then with Colwell getting injured and then the window shutting, and after that disastrous transfer window, I think people's confidence, even with Maresca, took a hit. And maybe it was like,
if you want the link, let me know.
Champions League spots. That's what it is. Yeah, I agree with you. If they had a competent coach, they should have been within the Champions League spots and possibly finishing them. That's what I agree. But we all know that everything needed improving this summer. Not just the squad, but the first 11 needed improving this summer. Even no matter what you think, we needed the defenders. I still think we needed a goalkeeper.
100%.
We needed another attacker player and something like that. And I listen. I'm not flip flopping. I'm still like, I'm not forgiving Blueco if they have one good transfer window, because there's 4 years of basic shit that we've had to go through to get this. I'm just hopeful by the end of September 1st, we can look at the squad and go, all right, you've done your bit this summer, now it's over to the coach and the players.
Andrew, I don't think what we've both said is spot on. I don't think we disagree. I don't know if you wanted to disagree or not for a debate.
No, I just wanted to put.
Yeah. I just think that. I think what I'm trying to say
wasn't so like a yin and yang thing.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're flip flopping because we streamed every week last season, basically up until like February time.
Yeah, well, you kept going on holiday.
I know. That's a stop.
Fucking blame you.
Exactly, Lewis. It was a long season.
Before Maresca left, he kept going.
Yeah, it was before, to be fair. But to be fair, Lewis, when we were in our terrible patch, I was in Thailand the whole time. So people were pissed when I came back. They're like, you came back now, you fraud. But anyway, I was saying, exactly, Thailand's lovely. But I was basically saying that Andrew overall was, you know, the perception of Chelsea. You see a lot of rivals now, or even Chelsea fans saying, if the season started today, we'd finish. A lot of people saying 6th in the league, 7th, maybe 5th at a push. I think that's utterly ridiculous. Like, genuinely, I think even with the squad today, with a competent manager, we're top 4. I don't see us be. By the way, I'm not saying that can't be when we will guarantee top 4. I mean, I would predict we finish 4th. I can't say we'd transfer league, no way. But I wouldn't be saying, oh, you know what, 7th in the league. Assuming Alonso is better than Razinha. Are we gonna, is that a bad assumption to make? Or is that crazy?
He already is. I don't take much. I don't take much substance in the training videos, as you know. But just you can see that they. As soon as we got him, it's like they know this guy in terms of they have respect for him, in terms of he's been in the game.
They have respect
as
level,
a player.
Yeah.
He looks like he could. He looks like he could still play in our midfield.
When he passes the ball. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Alonso's turkey.
That's important to listen. That's important to players these days. Name recognition, just like fans, is very important to players. If we bought in like friggin' like a Kieran McKenna from Ipswich, they wouldn't respond. I don't think they'd respond. I think they'd go.
That's what I'm saying, Angie. If you're
they were responding with Maresca, but that was building to something. That was building.
Yeah. If you're Cole Palmer, for example, who tanked last season, we can all agree. All the contract, like we all contract. Lewis spoke on it, made the million streams.
For 18 months.
Sean and all the guys in the chat here, we've all spoken about it. He physically, mentally checked out the club. He's been poor because he's decided to be poor. I'm not hearing the injury. Yes, played a factor, but a lot of the players tanked into the season. They went from being 8s or 7s to 5s, 3s, 2s. Okay,
everything from before and after PSG away.
Exactly. Yeah. So if he sees, for example, Morgan Rogers comes in, Alonso's in, Lacroix, whether we rate him or not, he's still rated enough to be 60 million. Other clubs want him too. I'm not saying these guys are world beaters and they're going to win us the league, but if you're Cole Palmer, who's a young guy and he's impressionable, and you see this window, you automatically go up 10-20% naturally because you know the players. You rate the manager.
The post on Instagram yesterday. I'm at Chelsea with my best friend. You ain't going anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't. You see how last year we had optimism because we've been so bad for 2-3 years and we won 2 trophies. So the optimism came from the fact that we've seen something positive. That's why we were so happy to be positive. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Whereas this time round, you're actually positive, Lewis, because you can physically seeing it being good. Do you get it? There's a difference.
I had like a level of optimism for next season anyway, just with 1 game a week and Jabby. But like, I wanted us to like properly take advantage.
Exactly. Now you see the profiles.
You could shoot up the table with 1 good window.
Yeah. Now you see the profiles. Everyone can see that. Oh, okay. The crowd plays there. You get Walton, Wilson links. If we sell Enzo, it will be a Walton, Scott, or Bruno. It will be one of them.
But let's be
Scott's going to be for Santos anyway. We might end up going for him regardless.
Let's be brutally honest. Right? Let's be fair.
That'll be OTT for me, Lewis.
Let's be fair.
We don't need both.
Our expectations and our mindset has changed on 1 transfer, right? Of Morgan Rogers, right? That's what it's changed. Because let's be fair, when we bought Palestra, I can guarantee 99.9%.
2 transfer, Andrew. The manager counts as a transfer.
No, but what I'm saying, manager's not. It wouldn't be enough alone for me to be excited about next season. But what I'm saying is, when Palestra came in, 99.9% of us were thinking, "Oh my God, they're doing it again." Do you know what I mean? Because let's face it, we haven't watched Palestra. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, none of us have watched Palestra enough to have to be convinced by him. But it's all changed from the Morgan Rogers thing, right? Because we never expected it. Because while we were linked with him, we've been told he's going to Arsenal because we're out of the Champions League. We were never going for him. So our expectations, our mindset, our enthusiasm has literally gone a 180 from about Saturday night, about 6:30 at night in here when it was announced. Do you know what I mean? So we have to be honest about that, and that's fine. But that's why I say transfer windows is feast or famine, right? During most of the World Cup, we've been famine. You know what I mean? We've been like begging for some transfers, and then literally right at the end, we get a huge feast with a huge player, and now our ITKs, our press, are gone batshit crazy since Saturday night.
Yeah, look, Andrew, what I don't want us to do is I don't want our fan base to get overboard. So if we did sign the and all that, I don't want everyone saying on these streams, you can be giddy and make a joke, but we're gonna win the league, because then you're setting us up to get fired at. But what I would say is that I started to disagree with you, Angie. If we did get just a new manager, no signings, and the league started last week, I would have been more optimistic for the season anyway, because I believe our squad is still top 4. Like UCL, sorry. I don't think it's not UCL level. Like us finishing 12th and 10th for me were just like abject failures. I don't think that was just yeah, go on.
My thing is, if you're getting giddy after these few transfers, then something must be wrong with you. You know exactly what we need. We need a centre back. We need 2 centre backs at least. We need maybe a goalkeeper.
Yeah, right.
So if you're getting
depends
giddy
on the
now,
level of giddiness, because I don't think whatever we do, you could say, "Oh, we're winning the league."
That's just silly.
To contend is a different conversation, especially with 1 game a week. That's a different conversation to have.
Not without defensive reinforcements.
Yeah, but
no, again, depends on the window, innit? But like,
fair.
if you see us go and get like 2 centre backs on top and everything, big up Said.
Come on, boys. Come on.
All you need is a starting 11 with 1 game a week.
Man's listening in the background and that.
But Andrew, we are getting at least 1 in Lacroix. That's done, and I think we're just deciding between Stones and Romero. Now we've gotten.
So, man, what are we saying to contend then? Let's have an objective conversation. What could? Let's not do the I can't say it's contending. Let's assume we can. What do you think we need, boys?
2 centre backs and another midfielder.
2 centre backs and another midfielder.
So you man are happy with the goal scoring being consistent. You're happy that we can have 2-3 players chipping in.
I think our front line is locked off. That's done.
Our front line is
Whoa.
Sorry,
yeah.
Well, go on.
Who wants to go first? Smokey, you go first.
No, for 2 centre backs and another midfielder, if we end up getting like the targets we're being linked to, Lacroix, Stones, Bruno G, and Alex Scott, Wharton, any of these guys come in, man, bro, I'm expecting to compete for the league title next season.
Man, then based off what though? Based off what? Like, come on, man. Then I'm a blue.
As long as the starting 11 is good, you do minimal rotation around the Premier League because it's just one game a week.
So, Lewis,
think about the 16-17 Chelsea squad. It was a banging starting 11. You had like Willian on the bench for rotation with Pedro, and you had Fabregas for rotation in midfield. Bar that, it was like Nathan Ake, who was inexperienced, and Nathaniel Chalobah in there, and like Ola Aina on the bench.
Lewis, listen to the names you said: Willian and Fabregas.
Yes, so you have 1 or 2 depth pieces on the bench, and then the rest was like predominantly youth.
But Lewis, who's our solid winners though? Who's going to drag us in those tough games?
What do you mean solid winners? As long as you have a solid starting 11, that is your solid winners.
I feel like somebody has to be a winner. Man. I feel like somebody has to be somebody. There has to be some winners, and if we didn't have Shabby, I would say, we got no winner. We got no winners in our team. But the fact now that we've addressed the issue of having a manager who's won stuff,
that's true.
He can bring that wing. He can turn these guys into winners.
He can. Yeah, that's true.
But also, what do people classify as? People have different takes on what a title race is. Some people think a title race is up to March. I think the title race is up to the last 3-4 games. If that's what you mean, I don't see how we can go to those last 4 games without having a keeper. I don't see it. I don't see no level of consistency
I
from our
disagree
keeper.
with that, Saeed. Do you know why? Because we saw an Arsenal team with flipping Ramsdale at the back and Holding get to the last 3 of the season. So I think we can get there.
And
furthermore, until we lost Maresca, Sanchez was in the Golden Glove debates with Raya, joint clean sheets.
Yeah, and Chelsea will touted to be in the title race by then.
No, but Cole was also injured that season too. So we had no Cole, who's regarded as our best centre back.
Yeah.
I can say that now when he's back too.
And running before walking for me.
I don't think you need a top class goalkeeper to contend for the league or trophies.
I saw Sanchez in the second half of that season, regardless of Maresca leaving, do some things that were basically
with a crap team. Let's not do this though.
Yeah, but
and also being asked to play out the back a lot more than what Maresca was
It's
doing.
a crap team, but it was saves that he should have been making. Like he was flapping.
But Messiah, before you joined, we already admitted as a unison that the team tanked 20%.
Yeah, we did. They did.
So
they
I don't want to have the same
different
energy percentages than I do Caicedo. I've got to keep to be consistent. Do you get it?
Yeah,
whether you rate him or not.
Sanchez has been more criminal than.
Yeah, but Andrew, I'm not saying he hasn't been a criminal like you and Savić saying. I'm just saying I don't think he's bad enough to not put us on a title race. I think he's next to that.
If this is a problem, right? I don't care what anyone says, whether even you like Sanchez or not. He does not fill you with 100% confidence.
He doesn't. He doesn't even fill you with like 80%.
Unless your goalkeeper fills you with 100% confidence.
Yeah, I agree there. With a title, if you want to be in a title race,
let him go.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, you bought Ramsdale in Jez. You bought Ramsdale in that run.
Yeah.
He cost Arsenal a game against Southampton where they dropped points in that run.
Mm-hmm.
He did. I remember that game.
Yeah,
I was that. Yeah.
Fair enough,
Was that the one where Wally Walcott ran around him? Around him.
They scored They scored 2 goals in like 10 minutes and stupid like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Sanchez has that moment in him when it gets to that stage. And also you have to look at it. Look at the last 7 keepers to win the league. Alisson, David Raya, Thibaut Courtois, Edison, Joe Hart, Petr Cech, Edwin van der Sar. You can even throw what's it called? A Jens Lehmann in there. What do they all have in common? Consistency.
Yes, but we're saying competing. We're not saying winning.
Yeah, nobody said win the league. You can compete with Sanchez.
I do get what they're saying though, because I think Sanchez turned a lot in the last 12 months, but I'm not really at 100. I'm kind of like more like 90, 85. I feel close, but like
that's the point, right?
Nobody's at 100.
I agree with that.
I kind of get you.
I agree about Surfa's point about Ramsdale costing them, but they were 93% in the winning situation.
Thank you so much for proving my point. Yeah, exactly.
No, we're not. I'm not saying winning the league. Winning the league, I don't want Sanchez. If
100%.
That means last week of April,
saying.
first week of May, because I want 9 points behind the league leaders is what competing is.
And Saeed, I've got someone in this chat, who's a rival.
Anything more than that, I don't think is competing for me.
But one second, guys. There's someone in this chat who's a rival. An Arsenal fan listening to me, He's called Ryan. Big up Ryan, I know he's listening. He just added me in the chat because people don't listen, innit? He said to me, Ches, you don't need a good goalkeeper to win. Like that guy just said, I said to compete. I was very specific with my words. I'm saying, Saeed,
that's fine.
I genuinely believe, Saeed, on my life, Saeed, this time next year, we'll be chatting in May. If we had Lacroix, a Cole, and a Stones, I don't think you might as well goalkeeper at a certain degree. Obviously, can't be crap. You get my point. And I don't think we need like a flipping prime Alisson to compete for the league. I just think.
No, but this is my problem, though.
Yeah.
At what point does you having a goalkeeper to compete turn into a detriment when that goalkeeper that can only allow you to compete stops you from actually winning? Because if you are in a position where you are able to actually win from competing, but you only have a goalkeeper that can only let you compete, you shot yourself in the foot at that point in time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was about to say.
That's what you mean.
What were you gonna say, bro?
Yeah, there's a difference. Like, if you were saying compete for the league, like, or if you're saying win the league, then yeah, Sanchez, no. But compete, there is an argument because, yeah, like you said, Sanchez did go on that good run for those 12 months. But then again, like Saeed said, there's certain things which Sanchez cannot be doing. We've seen so many times where he gets beaten at his near post. We've seen it so many times. And also, I can't remember which game it was.
Don has a point. Don has a point in the chat, man.
No,
I see what you guys mean as well, like in terms of he's good enough to probably take us to the last 5 or 6 games, especially with a reinforced defense. With a reinforced defense, I see what you guys mean.
100%.
Yeah, but Schmeichel, his dad was Peter Schmeichel. Like, come on, it's in the genes.
It is for me.
Bro, Rory Delap's better than Liam Delap right now,
yeah,
isn't it?
Well, there's different, but yeah.
Sorry, do you know what I'm trying to say? What I mean by this, like, when we look at goalkeepers, we need them to have individual moment of brilliance, meaning they need to have certain traits to be good, like super keeper, shot stopping, etc. But if you look at outfield players, like Arsenal won the league because they're the benchmark, because they won the league, they have players who we individually don't really rate that much. But as a collective, as a team unit, it works. Like, I don't really rate like certain players they got in their team. But guess what? Saeed? You take Saliba and Gabriel Arteta's system, question marks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's an example. Certain players like
that's
Rice are good regardless, but certain players need a system, or they're just not as good. I'm not saying they're bad, but you get my point in there. Like, you get what I'm saying.
You can bring the best out of people in a certain system with a certain like defense. That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point. My thing is, if there's a good keeper available on the market today, that can help us in the future, I'd rather go for him now than be in a position next year where Sanchez has cost us, and we're that keeper that was available is gone now, and you know what I mean, we're fishing in a market that doesn't have a lot of quality as opposed to last season.
That's why he should take a proper look at Penders in this pre-season, and if he feels comfortable, he pulls the trigger on Penders this season, right now. None of this, none of this sitting behind Sanchez, because we're playing less games. So we're playing once a week, so he can get integrated to the league smoothly instead of having to play every 3 or 4 days. Do you know what I mean? So if you think he's good enough, pull the frigging trigger right now.
It might as well, otherwise you're just wasting a year of his development.
Because we started, Peter Cech started at 22 with us. I know that's very high standards.
And Kudacini was one of the best in the league that time.
Yes, exactly. But
so did Courtois. Courtois started at 22 as well.
That's what I mean. We're talking about his age. We're talking about his age. So his age shouldn't really come into it. He's good enough. He should do it. But if you feel confident with the 1 game a week, if you're Xabi Alonso, then pull the trigger, man. Pull the trigger. Because especially if he has any doubts about Sanchez, he shouldn't be playing it. If he has to worry about that in his gameplay, that no, I'm worried about him.
Well, to be fair, we say Xabi's got full control. There's probably a reason why he's okayed Penders coming back with 1 game a week.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a bit more to it.
Yeah, maybe. But
because otherwise, I genuinely don't get it. If we had Conference or Europa, cool. You can just throw whoever's number 2 all of those games. At least there's a competent amount of development minutes. If he's our number 2, you are just wasting his time.
And also, like, not being in Europe next season is such a bonus. Like, I didn't want to get European football because I thought it'd be a detriment having conferences. Just go into those countries every day. The travel, it affects you. The fact that we don't have to leave the country is a massive plus. And I think the ownership should look at it saying, this is a window where you don't really get often. You have a chance to possibly win a domestic trophy, possibly go for a title race, especially if you reassure that defense. Yeah, and maybe even the goalkeeper position. And the fact that this prick is gone. This prick right here is gone as well. It's just it's gonna open up the doors to bring more quality in.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. That's what all clubs do. They go big when they're not in the Champions League, right? They just go big. They go big, right? We've done it before. We go big in windows when we don't after the season after we don't win the league. What I'm saying is this: we go big in this window and cover a lot of ground, and get Champions League at minimum. The next season, only looking at maybe getting 1 to 2 quality players in. Quality. That's what you should be doing. 1 or 2, maybe 2 to 3 every year. What you do is you bring in quality, because then you keep the rest of the squad on their toes. Because you go, you've done well for me this season, that's fine, but I want to do this season. And that's why I've got these players in. These players
exactly, and also some of our big names not going to the World Cup is going to put a chip on their shoulder, and they're going to have to prove something because the whole world was laughing at them saying how these are not getting to the World Cup. Palmer, João Pedro, some of the names. So they're going to have to really, especially Palmer, who had a bad season last year, especially with the injuries. So no excuses for him now. He has to show up or show out. It's very simple.
Basically, but I feel very confident all the players that already who didn't get into the World Cup anyway. It's just more about the Sanchez discussion, because I kind of get where you guys are coming from with the fact that we don't really have the 100% faith on him just yet.
But Lewis, this is all under the assumption we don't.
Pai
said this. Someone said this. Someone said this already. If we can get a new goalkeeper, this conversation goes out the window. Like, I don't care, but I'm assuming we keep him. I don't want to keep him necessarily. But that doesn't mean if we kept him, we can't compete in an ideal world. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing Chelsea linked to goalkeepers. I rate that. I think we should get a new one. I don't think we should keep Sanchez. I'm with Andrew. We done streams.
Now we're only looking
argued.
at number 3 goalkeepers like Alex.
That's
McCarthy
disappointing. Then
them lot.
That's disappointing because we're gonna have to change him anyway. Because someone asked a question saying, "At what point do you go? We've competed now. Let's change it." So using that logic, we're gonna have to change him anyway. So why not just do it this summer?
Nah, stop now.
That is annoying. Exactly, that is annoying. But I can't tell the club what to do. I'm just giving my opinion as a fanatic. But I still think we can do decent this season with him in goal. Even though it doesn't fill me with confidence, I'm really not going to lie to you and say he's going to help me win the league. But it is what it is, isn't it? You only go what you go with, isn't it? So
the thing with Sanchez is just don't ask him to do anything extra, and you're good. If he does extra stuff, we're in trouble.
Exactly. And also, if you were to, I think a lot of people, they don't want Sanchez, but they realize there's more pressing, like more important areas of the pitch to fix, more important like places in the starting 11 to fix, i.e. centre backs.
I just think they've got an overarching faith in Pender's long term. I just think like that they've got tunnel vision with him.
I don't know because I've watched him a couple of games. He doesn't really look amazing. You know what I mean? I don't see anything special. But then again, the sample size that I've watched is pretty small. It's about 2-3 games. So yeah, it's not much. And those are Europa League, so Europa Conference League actually, I think.
But I've barely seen any of him, to be fair, but a comp or two. So this was the latest tweet from Pies' burner. Alex Scott gave encouragement to Chelsea, hence the bid from the club. Shavari and others may soon be advised to further push for moves away in hopes of unlocking negotiations. And Alonso wants the centre-back situation sorted as soon as possible so he knows who he's working with. I'd hope we just get Lacroix off the line then. Jimmy, you're on mute, bro. But yeah, now that Shavari should have been doing this weeks ago with how long this saga's been going for. Like this should never have gone on for this long for a guy that's apparently meant to be depth.
I don't really know if I want Alex Scott personally. I like him. I think he's a very good player, but I feel like we need more of a tempo set. And I see Alex Scott as a box-to-box.
I'd rather keep Barco than go spend with that kind of money on Scott. Fuck.
I agree and disagree with. I agree and disagree with that. I would say
I ain't seen nothing from Scott that make me think he's worth more than 50. If
50 mil was what
we should have just kept Sanchez. If we gonna spend this kind of money, say Santos. If we gonna spend this kind of money on fucking Alex Scott, bro, what are we talking about? Like, yo, just keep Barco. Just keep Barco. Like
Scott's a good player, but he doesn't suit.
Bro, we don't need midfield is that bad, bro. We do not.
We do. We definitely do. We definitely do.
In order for him to work out for me, like you know what he gonna have to do, bro? Like, nah, bro. Nah,
I don't mind as a Santos replacement, but he also got like a guarantee of minutes. That's the thing. If we were to get Scott, does that mean no Wharton or Bruno G? Because otherwise, I don't really know how we're fitting everyone into.
That's what I was gonna say.
If we're getting a midfielder, there's no way Enzo's staying. Where the fuck do these guys play? What are you
fuck Enzo off to get rid of him. You don't want to be here anyway. You were talking about you want intent from Chelsea. You're watching intent, and you still want to leave.
Yeah, just the guy's twerking for a Real Madrid move for 6 months, right? He can piss off.
No, he wants any move now. He's just begging for anything at this point. You can.
But why?
I don't care about what Ben Jacobs don't fucking coach Chelsea. I hate when niggas. Ben Jacobs said, "Fuck Ben Jacobs." We're looking at the reality of our squad. If you tell
forgetting Ben Jacobs anyway, multiple sources said it is Scott for Santos and then another midfielder if Enzo leaves. So Scott isn't dependent on Enzo Fernandez. That's just on the Santos departure.
What are we telling Alex Scott?
Well, we've given him a guarantee of minutes, seeing as he's pushing.
Okay, so where the fuck is he playing if Enzo's playing? Where's he playing?
That's where my question
I'm talking about it only being 11 spots on the fucking pitch. Where is Alex Scott playing?
I don't see the
Caicedo ain't.
That's where I'm confused.
If Enzo here, he ain't going on the bench. Where the fuck is Alex Scott playing?
You're using this money. You're using 50 million. They should just add 40 to that and go for flipping Adam Wharton. That's what they should do. That's what
They're
they
going
should
for
do.
Adam Wharton anyway.
He's my number one.
They're going
No,
Adam
they're
Wharton
not going
anyway.
for everybody, man. They're not going for everybody.
I don't think they'll go for Adam Wharton.
Scott would be pathetic. They should go for Wharton only.
Yeah.
They just go for Wharton. Just get him.
Wharton's
instead.
meant to be the number one midfield target.
Yeah, that's what
so
I'm saying.
I think it would be
According
Wharton
to
over
who?
Bruno G.
According to who? According to who?
No, it wouldn't be Wharton over
Simon
Bruno
Phillips.
G. No, not Bruno G. It'll be Bruno G if he's available. They'll get him. They'll get Bruno G over Wharton.
Listen, if Arsenal don't get,
I'd rather have Wharton over Bruno G, even though Bruno G is better.
If Arsenal don't get Bruno G,
midfielders playing.
It don't look like all game.
You're not spending that kind of money on no midfielder to come play on no bench for a team playing one game a week. What the fuck?
If we were in Champions League,
Enzo and Caicedo will play every game. They played every fucking game when we had Europe. So you think they're not going to play every game when we got one game a week? When does Caicedo sit? When the fuck? Name me when Caicedo sits. Can anybody name me when Caicedo rests?
He should have.
No.
Just cup games.
We're playing one game a week. When will Caicedo rest?
Cup games only.
No, he will not. Why would you rest him? Why? If we
you got to rotate, you got your bench has to have some minutes. You got to rotate.
We was playing 3 games a week at times, and Caicedo played 2. So now, if we playing 1 game a week, what the fuck are you sitting Caicedo for? Why would he rest?
I don't care. I think it's a good problem to have. I don't care.
My point?
Why would you not want to get 2 midfielders anyway?
So y'all telling me. We're gonna sign because first of all, this idea that we're gonna get Alex Scott for some $60-something million, throw that shit out the window. We know that's not happening.
Are you upset with the Alex? Hold on. Are you upset with the Alex Scott signing?
I'm not upset with anything. I'm not upset with anything. I said, where the fuck do all of these guys play?
It's about the minutes. He wants to know where he's playing.
Where do they play?
So if we were to bring in one midfielder as opposed that would start and ship off Enzo, would you still want Alex Scott?
That's the point. See, there you go. Don't switch the parameters. My point was these niggas said Enzo's not going anywhere. That's when I said if Enzo ain't going anywhere, where the fuck does these dudes play?
Enzo's future still uncertain.
Alex Scott got teams that want him to come and play football. You telling me he's gonna come to Chelsea and be a sub?
Jimmy, I do hear you because the price is too much to pay for him.
Look what we're paying.
But what Andrew and Saeed are saying, I agree with you, Jimmy, because we're not going to spend 100 million each on each. It makes no sense because we need to start one. But they're saying for next season onwards, it's not a problem having both. In theory,
I like this problem.
Like I wouldn't give a toss if we sign both. To be honest, I wouldn't care.
Maybe y'all missing the point.
Jimmy, no one here would care. Like, come on.
I'm talking the reality.
Yeah, I hear you.
There's no fucking world where we're going to have on the bench with 1 game a week. We're going to have Caicedo, Enzo, Latvia, Asugo, Alex Scott on the fucking bench.
I forgot about Lavia as well.
What are you talking about? Alex Scott on the bench?
Screw Lavia, man.
Y'all can keep talking that screw Lavia shit all y'all want. Well, you know who ain't screwing Lavia? The club. I don't give a fuck. I keep saying, I'm going to say it again. It's not, take your fucking feelings out of it. The reality is Lavia and Asugo is here. They ain't going anywhere.
Asugo might go on loan. That might happen. We got to wait on that one. He might go on loan. Especially if you do these midfield adjustments, I'm sure you'd see him go on loan.
How about Lavia complete
so we're signing, we're going to spend 70, 80 million on the midfielder that's coming to play at the bench. Okay, we'll see about that.
I'm not so sure about. But I think if you buy more midfielders,
I'm willing to bet money. Fuck that. Let's talk turkey. I'll bet money that's crap. That fucking Alex Scott is not coming here to sit on Chelsea bench that we play 1 game a week. Who want to bet, nigga? I'll bet. I'll put my money up. I'll bet. Alex Scott
with you.
Jimmy, he is quite keen on the move, though. Make that make sense.
But my point is, if he come here, Enzo is going. I don't give a fuck what y'all tell me. Because if Enzo and Caicedo stay, if Enzo and Caicedo stay, they're starting. If Enzo and Caicedo stay, they're playing. They're playing 99.9% of the fucking games that they're healthy for.
Maybe.
What are we talking about? We're not talking about guys who need to be benched because they don't. Right. Enzo
Should
and
I be real?
Caicedo
Should I be
don't
real?
miss
I think
games.
Enzo. I think Enzo that fat. He needs to be benched anyway because I think he's shit. I think he's shit.
I don't
He's
care
a
about how
shit
you
midfielder.
feel.
Maybe he'll end up going anyway.
Shit midfielder. I think he's a
how
shit
you feel
midfielder.
don't matter. That nigga plays every game.
Said, he might end up leaving anyway.
I hope he leaves. I'll
Because we still got a month left. Even if things look bleak now, someone could come in the next month and like drop something close to what we're asking for.
Teams that want Alex Scott to come and be in their starting lineup.
I don't want Alex as a starter.
I'm gonna go be on the Chelsea's bench. What? Get the fuck out of here! Y'all pushing it.
To be fair, like, I would have rather Wharton or what's his name, Bruno, as a starter.
I think the first thing that we should do before even signing a midfielder is strip our vice captain of his vice captaincy.
Oh, he'll never get that anyway, regardless of whether he stays or goes.
He'll never get that again.
Prick, that little prick. I hate him. You know, there's a future. You know, I don't hate people in it, but that guy, I fucking hate him. The day he leaves is the day that I throw a barbecue on Fulham Broadway.
Alright, fair. I'll get an invite, bro.
Dickhead.
Do it,
Dickhead, bro. Absolute dickhead, bro.
But there is a lot to go in the next month, so he could still end up leaving. Like, they're looking for a ton of options around Europe. It looks bleak right now, but it's only right now. It's still the 22nd of July. Enzo could end up leaving. Asugo could be on loan.
How about we buy Alex Scott and sell Enzo to Bournemouth?
Hey, I wouldn't mind. Even a loan move for a year.
I wouldn't mind that. Imagine that. Imagine he goes to Bournemouth.
You want to compete? Go compete for Europa League.
To Bournemouth.
More
From
wasted
Madrid to
Bournemouth.
I don't know the difference between Alex Scott and Barco. No difference. I watched it.
There's a big difference.
I see the same.
I think there is a bit of a difference. I think there's a big difference. What Alex Scott done to Arsenal.
What Alex Scott.
What Alex Scott done to Arsenal. I can't lie. I watched a few games of Alex Scott, but the game that impressed me the most was his performance against Arsenal. How he tore them apart. He literally tore them apart. Zubimendi, Rice, they were garbage. Bro, he ripped them the whole day. He ripped them the whole day. He ripped them the whole. He ripped them the whole day. He ripped them.
Rice did get fucking
I've got to
dominated.
say, it just might be my ignorance when it comes to Alex Scott, right? But I honestly, all this like clamour for him, I only really started noticing him this summer when he's linked to other clubs. When I look at Bournemouth, I never went, ooh.
How many Bournemouth games I've watched, I've never fucking thought, oh, look at that guy with the hair in the midfield. Not one fucking time.
I never thought that. Yeah.
Look how much Bournemouth games motherfuckers watch the winger. What's my boy name?
Nah, Angie, I'm with you here. It's true.
What's my boy
Everyone's very edgy with Alex Scott.
I never once saw this Scott nigga. Not once. Now all of a sudden,
everyone's
Alex Scott
very
is the
edgy
man.
and hippie about
Y'all
Alex
niggas
Scott.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
That is true. That man, you can't lie. I only heard his name.
I never
this
thought
summer.
about nobody in there fucking midfield.
No one thought. Let me get Alex Scott. No, come on.
Yeah, I saw a couple good performances.
All those players I heard niggas talk about, nobody talked
Even
about Alex
Senesi.
Scott.
Senesi was spoken about more than Alex Scott. How about that?
He was.
How about that?
Nobody talked about Alex Scott. And then out of nowhere, Alex Scott.
That Bournemouth side, this Bournemouth side was a great team. I swear to God, now that I'm looking at it, they had some good players. Wow.
It was even last season when they had the whole back five that I think had one of the least goals conceded.
So you say great team, they didn't win the game for like 10 games. They drew like 10 games in a row, I swear.
No, towards the end of the season, they're a good side, man.
Yeah.
They're a good side.
We gotta be real though. I think they went unbeaten for like 4
in terms of
months
pound for
towards the end of
pound,
the
they're
season.
punching above their weight. You know what I mean?
Also, I would like.
Didn't they have like an 18-game unbeaten run after all that?
Yes. Yeah, they did.
There's something mad. Remember when like we were doing the Chelsea Tottenham watch long and Bournemouth were just beating the piss out of City all game?
Oh yeah.
Marco.
No, but
I was watching like, yo, I need you lot to win. It's over.
Yeah, I watched all that Bournemouth. Look how much times niggas watch Bournemouth games or talked about Bournemouth. We've on Chelsea Street. We've talked about Semenyo, we've talked about Krupi, and we've taled about Ryan. Nobody's ever talked about Alex Scott. Nobody.
I don't think he's getting. I don't think he's getting a move.
Midfielder, and maybe he is. I don't know, but niggas not about to sit here trying to gaslight me like I'm missing out on something. Like, nah, bro.
I think he looks decent, but I'd rather us prioritize Wharton or Bruno G.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you're bringing him in and like, well, Asugo's going on loan or something, like, I'm fine because that's still a good asset to have in the team.
Wait, so I got a question. So when it comes to the midfield, regardless, there's a midfielder coming in, but if Enzo leaves, we'll get another one, right?
Yes, yeah. Santos going means one's gonna come in, and that's looking to be Scott. And then Wharton or Bruno G, ideally, if Enzo leaves.
Yeah, but also, I would like to say,
I think the club have completely given up.
So what is Barco doing?
He's not been announced yet.
It don't matter. He's coming. So we know he's coming.
I think Barco is gonna be one of them bench players that rarely ever sees minutes, in my opinion.
Ship him back
he could play left wing, but
good luck. That's what niggas said about Booty Meaty. And then what happened?
Half the fan base don't even give a damn about him anyway because of the fucking...
Half the fan base don't even know he's here yet.
Champions League, nigga. Fuck out of here. Same niggas told me Booty Meaty wouldn't play. And I watched Champions League fucking football with Booty Meaty. Like, one thing I know niggas ain't gonna do with me, niggas ain't gonna gaslight me this year. I remember 1 year ago, you niggas was right here in the same fucking spot. And that's why I can't believe that y'all niggas is getting, like, niggas is like, oh, this is gonna be, we were just here a fucking year ago. Y'all forgot? Y'all like that motherfucker who get boyfriend punch you in the lip.
People who don't realize Jimmy doesn't trust the ownership.
When my lip, when the swelling go down, he gonna take me out to get something to eat.
No, but Lewis, last week Jimmy told me we wouldn't sign any good players.
But last season the window is shit, man.
Jimmy, we had an argument last week, and you were wrong. You were wrong, Jimmy. You were wrong. Last week, Jimmy was like, we're not going to sign anybody good. And that other guy, Daniel, was backing it. Next week, we're here now. Like, I'm not... Bro,
sounds like Jimmy ain't...
Yo, we signed one nigga. Yo, you getting gas like
Jimmy, you said we were signing nobody good. Don't change the rhetoric now.
Because we did not sign nobody good.
All right, cool. Chat, you just heard it yourself. Rogers apparently isn't that good.
When I said we had not signed anybody good, we did not sign anybody good.
No, Jimmy, we said the future tense. We didn't say past tense or present.
How the fuck I'm going to tell you we're never going to sign nobody good? I would never say that. Shut the fuck up, man. Y'all niggas be sounding dumb.
Jimmy,
how the fuck I'm going to tell you we're never going to sign nobody good?
I never said never. I never said never.
So what the fuck is you talking about?
Dan,
I never said that.
That guy, what's his name? With a hat on. What's your name, sorry?
Smokey.
With me?
Yeah.
Sean, Smokey, whichever.
Maybe I'm lying, yeah. What was the conversation last week when I was here? That's Team. What was we talking about?
Yeah, I remember like when Santos had gone, Jimmy was you were pissed, bro. Jimmy, you were pissed.
No, what was we saying? What was we saying?
That got to do with the price of pussy in Poland.
Right?
Huh?
You were saying
how do we get there?
Bro. And you said that the window is not going to be good.
Lewis,
yeah,
I said we need center back
right now.
What's going on?
The fuck are you talking about?
I'll get the clip right now. These guys were
saying,
maybe not Jimmy yet. So these guys were saying we would not have a good season, and they didn't trust the club to get anything. Yeah. Even the Jablons are coming in.
Don't. Hold on.
There we go then.
Whoa. Just because you got your blue dildo, your blue coat dildo out, shut your bitch ass up, man. That's my goal. Just because you out here sucking on that blue coat dick,
it's always gonna go, Jimmy. It's always gonna go.
I hate when y'all niggas come in. I hate when y'all niggas come in with one little sign and y'all expect everybody
he's
to
changing his
act
energy
like
from last week, by the way.
Shut the fuck up. We finished 12th. Don't tell me how to fucking feel. Fuck you. If I said we gonna finish 12th, I can say that. They gotta prove me wrong. We've been in Champions League 1 fucking year. And y'all niggas acting like people wrong for doubting these bums.
No, I never said you're wrong for doubting them.
You're not wrong for doubting them.
Tell me about,
no one said that. No one said that. No one said that.
Why did you put words in my mouth? When did I say that?
Fuck you talking about? We still don't have a center back. And I said,
when did I say that, Jimmy?
Fuck you talking about?
Man, he's shouting. He's too busy shouting and listening.
That's right, because you said acting like you like my vibes changed.
Hey, man, then speak for me. Because when did I say that? When I said,
nigga, you just said. Well, last week you said. Well,
I never said you doubted the ownership.
This week, nigga, I ain't changed my tone.
Jimmy. I was talking about the signing.
You said it like I switched up my words.
Never said the ownership.
I ain't switching up nothing I said until we get center backs.
You're doubting. You doubted last week.
I'm still doubting. We don't have no fucking center backs. Fuck you talking about.
That's what I was saying to you. Because you like, no, it ain't happening. They've done the same thing over and over again.
I'm still doubting we don't have center backs. Last week I said when I get center backs, you'll
I think
hear
we're
my
all
tone
doubting.
change.
Jimmy, I think we're all still doubting them.
No, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not all still doubting. This nigga over here fucking celebrating. Fuck you, you good, he's celebrating.
I think we're all doubting them, especially if this
bro,
midfield doesn't
stop
get
saying
done.
we're all. No, we're not. Y'all do not have to make it seem like we're all saying the same
I'm
thing.
doubting them. How about that? I'm doubting them. Anybody else here?
Me and Ches is not saying the same thing. No, we're not. We're nowhere near a line. Nowhere near. So stop saying we're all doubting. Ches just said opposite of me. We're not saying the same thing.
Yeah, me and Jimmy don't agree on certain things, to be honest.
No, we don't agree with a lot of things.
No, but Jimmy, you just shout. You just shout and think it's correct. That's the difference. Man didn't hear a word I said. And when you
so wait, did you last week? Because I don't remember. Did you last week say that Chelsea were not going to?
I'll find the clip, Lewis. Let me go find it now.
That it? Because that's what it sounds like the argument's about.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy?
What? You talking to me? What you say?
Oh yeah, so like it sounds like the argument. So it sounds like the argument's about whether you said last week if that Chelsea weren't going to make a big money signing or not, and
I don't
was
know
that
about
it?
no big. Yo, last week we was talking about Santos, so I don't know about what we was talking
Lewis,
about.
I don't know if it was last week.
I was trying to know
last week
what the base of this argument was meant to be.
Ches, hold on. Y'all niggas is sitting here acting like y'all was sitting around thinking we was about to drop $100 million on the player.
See, he's gone to the
fuck up, nigga.
No, that wasn't me. I'm just
nobody was. Shut the fuck up. So last week, nobody was talking about no big money signing. Nobody.
Jimmy, who said that? Why are you going to extremes? Who said that?
So why you just said that, you dumb motherfucker?
No, you're just shouting again. You need to listen. I said very clearly last week, Jimmy, we had the debate with Daniel, the other guy, and other people, two different opinions. I was saying we're linked to loads of players. I think we're going to get them. Like, we won't be linked to... You were doing the PTSD. No, shut your mouth. We ain't getting none of these guys.
Whoa.
That's what we disagreed.
Here you go. Say exactly what happened, nigga. Fuck out of here. You're not getting away with that garbage.
Lewis, I think you have to bring out the clip.
If you go find the footage, because I'm not one of them
like a
niggas you
3-hour stream. I ain't going to be able to find
Lewis,
that.
I can't even timestamp it myself.
If you ain't got that footage, man, suck a dick with a Chico stick, nigga. Well, you said no. The fuck I did, nigga. Don't put words in my mouth. If you ain't got that footage,
Jimmy, say that.
Do you have a timestamp? Do you have a timestamp?
I know I didn't say it, nigga.
I wouldn't have a timestamp for that.
We ain't talk nothing about signing.
Because them streams go for hours. We talk about a ton of things.
Nobody in this motherfucker thought we was gonna sign no big player last week. Who in here said we were signing a big player?
When did I say? I never thought we were spending 120 either.
All right then, so shut the fuck up.
You're not getting the point. You're not listening.
No, you ain't getting the point, motherfucker.
No one here could predict. Yeah, next week we're gonna sign Rodgers for 120.
Oh yeah, no.
That's not the point we're trying to make, is it? I was arguing with you about Xabi Alonso, the same points I was saying before you joined, that I didn't think we were going to sign Xabi Alonso or not back him. And you and Daniel were doing no, we're linked to all these guys, cloud over our eyes, they're going to blag it, we're going to sign duds. They're not going to sign anybody of that level. That's what the debate was about.
Of what level?
Like Rodgers, I would say, is a top level in the league.
We never talked about no Rodgers.
I never said Rodgers in particular,
so
bro. I never said that. I never said you said about Rodgers.
Ches, I'm gonna ask you to do one thing. If you can't do it, shut
stop
the fuck
talking,
up.
I man.
I'm asking you to do one thing. If you can't do it, then I don't want to talk to you about this no more. What players were we talking about that we said that me and Daniel said we wasn't gonna get? Go ahead, name them.
At the time, I was saying. At the time, someone find the clip, by the way, because this is all.
No, nobody don't find shit. Name the fucking players, nigga.
We never said,
players.
Bro. You're not getting it. At the time, we were linked to players in the.
If you let me lie. Then you're talking shit. You're talking shit. Name the players we were talking about that you said we said we wouldn't get.
Jimmy, just let people speak.
Right, I'm
making very, very clear. At the time of the conversation, you don't know. I don't remember. It was like last week.
So it's not none. It's not none. You're making it up.
Let me lie.
You're making it up. No, I'm not letting you win shit. Fuck you, nigga. You're lying on me. You're not landing a lie on my name.
Guys, for the sake of the people watching, for the sake, guys,
shut up.
For the sake of everyone watching,
bro. If you can't tell me what I said,
wait, both of you gotta go on mute. For the sake of everyone watching. One at a time. That's all I'm asking.
Is there a belt going on?
For the sake of everyone talking. Because like we still got like 1K in here watching, so like they gotta be able to hear each other.
Hey, Lewis, is this bell
Lewis,
keep
can I
going
respond
off?
to what he was saying?
Bell?
Yeah.
Oh, you might need to refresh, bro.
Oh,
You might
okay.
need to refresh quickly.
Oh,
Yeah, do quickly refresh, bro. Oh, fucking Ches had to go refresh as well. Fair enough. Fuck it out. Everyone ends up dipping over that. Yeah. I don't remember what was said. You know, it weren't really my arguments
What
and all
stream
of
was
that.
it? Because I'll try
You
and find
said,
it.
you said, shut the fuck up, nigga.
I'm gonna find the stream. I'm gonna find the stream now, by the way.
Yeah, if you have the timestamp, we'll play it. But I ain't got
Lewis,
the
I'll find the
timestamp.
bit of the clip so everyone can listen to it and make their own opinion to what I'm saying.
You know what?
So okay, cool. Well, nothing.
She having a drink.
It was
that was very
Was it
intense.
the Santos stream when you got Sochi United, right?
It must have been. I think that was the last
I don't know
time.
if it was that stream or
Ches
another
was
one
on.
after it. Yeah,
It must have been that. I don't remember
Yeah,
you being on another
man.
stream
Fall the
before.
fuck back. Shut the fuck up. We have no stream about no motherfucking signing no big name player because ain't nobody talk about signing no big name player.
Oh, hang on.
That's the thing. Like we've only started doing more Chelsea streams this week.
Yeah, we
The rest has
started,
just
we
been
was
like
talking
on the
about where the
news. And there's
fuck the
not been a
club
lot
was
of
doing,
news.
the selling and all that other bullshit. Ain't nobody talk about no motherfucking big name player. Ain't nobody know nobody was signing.
Yeah, it was the Santos stream. I thought it was.
Nobody.
Apparently, hold on. Apparently, Eunice just tweeted about Jackson, something like that. Somebody in the comments said that.
Another Eunice bomber. Jackson next. Garnacho done. Personal terms sorted. Fee expected to be between 55 to 65 million permanent deal. Matter of time. Is that on Jackson? Yeah, that'll be a kind of similar fee for him. Okay. Fair enough. But this one's the only disappointing one. Garnacho obligation conditions are just based on appearances next season. I need to see what amount it is. What comment won't I put up? What the fuck?
If it's
put
more
a Maldini comment.
If it's more than 20,
is it this one or the one before? Because like that's just a Santos
Man,
stream.
fuck Maldini comment. Maldini want to be up here. Get your bitch ass on the panel. Fuck out of here. Fuck your comment. I don't give a fuck what you type. You want your comment up there? Shut the fuck up, Maldini. Nobody don't care about.
I'm scrolling through the last ones before, but what comment is it? This one? Because you don't get a point out of this. Yeah, pull up the link. Is it a timestamp? Hold on. Can't be a timestamp. That like Jimmy weren't even on the stream at that point. About Jimmy and Santos Scott. About what? About a week or two ago, you apparently said Scott was better than Santos. That was it. But I thought you already knew that because you said that in the chat the last couple of days.
What that got to do with Scott playing on the bench, paying $80 million for him to be on?
Oh, this one. Yeah, apparently you said Scott's better than Santos. Yes.
I don't know what the fuck, but I don't know what that have to do with right now. Like, I don't know what that have to do. Like,
there's nothing wrong with that. That's a fact. Alex Scott is better than Santos.
What I don't know even point what he's trying to prove with that. What is that supposed to mean?
There's a fact as well. Like Scott is better than Santos, and even. But
I never said Scott for fucking 90. They want 95 million for this dude, and y'all talking about him coming here sitting on our bench.
No,
I said for that keep Barco, and you getting in your bitch ass feelings because of that. Man, go find your dad, man.
The 95 million valuation anyway is flipping wrong. It's flipping wrong.
You niggas with daddy issues. I'm not paying no $80 million, $90 million for no Alex Scott to come be on our bench.
I wouldn't pay the max I'm paying is 50.
About?
He's a 50 million.
As long as we get our other targets, I'm not really that fussed. Just make sure our other targets get sorted.
Yeah, I'm reading this stuff.
Anyway. We know at least one centre back's coming in.
Is this
as long as I get my other targets, I don't mind you putting the money down for Scott and the potential Wharton and a Bruno G. That's fine by me. You got enough players you need to kick out the squad anyway.
My thing is, how is it so hard to understand what Jimmy's saying?
There's no need to go buy a goalkeeper.
How is it so hard to understand?
Just quickly. Mo, what are you saying, bro?
How is it so hard to understand what Jimmy's saying? Why would you pay £90 million for someone to sit on your bench when you can have someone sit on your bench for free?
Why we still don't have center back?
I don't get it.
Anyway. Fuck are y'all talking
I really
about?
don't get it.
It makes no
sense
sense
anyway. You don't.
I don't
pay
mind because he
95
looks like a decent player. I just need all of our other targets to be sorted
But
with
that's
it.
the point. Y'all know we're not gonna get no other targets if we spend that much money on the midfielder.
I get what you're saying, but just off the Rodgers transfer, I'm gonna let the window play out.
You don't know the finances.
One transfer, bro. No,
I didn't think that they were ggoing to put
You don't know
100
the finances, man.
I hear it.
Because he can play on the left, innit? That's a
I
left
can't
sided
tell
player.
you how to feel, but ain't no one motherfucking transfer gonna change my opinion on 4 fucking years worth of transfers. Are you crazy?
I respect that too, though. That's cool. That's your opinion too. That's cool.
Hell
but like
no,
for
bro.
me, I'm personally gonna give him the rest of the summer.
Not me. Not
That's
me.
cool.
Not today. I'm cooking.
Same energy in it. I ain't gonna tell you how to feel either. I hear that.
Yeah, that's cool. But these bitch ass niggas like Maldini not gonna tell me about, oh, you gotta chill. Man, shut the fuck up. Keep Barco. Fuck Scott. Go get a goalkeeper. Go get 2 center backs. Fuck out of here. Fuck y'all telling me, man.
As long as you get,
we don't need
I'm
no
with that as well.
goddamn
Get
midfielder
Scott,
to
but I need my centre backs.
If we don't get if we keep Enzo and don't get another midfielder, but go get fucking center backs, I'll be fine. I won't lose no sleep. None. Not a drop. Not a fucking drop.
Center back still fast.
Because I don't feel like you got to replace Santos with Scott for that kind of money. If we could have got Scott for $64 million, cool. But guess what? We know that's not about to happen in this market.
I think the Santos thing might have been down to Santos wanting to leave.
No, it's not about Santos wanting to leave. Santos is gone. So
that's why we didn't think about keeping him, innit?
No, he's gone. So if you telling me the person you bringing in is Scott, that's cool. But we know it ain't gonna be for no $64 million. So why would?
So ultimately, my thing is again, you should have probably sold Santos for a bit more. Maybe. I think 50 million was cheap. I've been saying that, even though I'm fine with him going, 50 million was too little.
But my point is, if you're gonna get rid of Santos and you telling me you have to replace him, Alex Scott is not the replacement. If we get Alex Scott, Enzo is gone. Nobody is, because Alex Scott coming here to be on the bench. Like in 1 game a week? Nah, bro. Y'all tripping if y'all think if y'all think Javi Alonso got that kind of pull, y'all bugging.
Yeah. Listen, I agree with Jimmy when he's saying that 95 million would be an absolute waste, and you should use that money to strengthen other positions completely. And also, if you go for Alex Scott before this Lacroix deal gets done, before a possible Stones deal get done, I think that they're taking liberties now, because that should be the first priority. 2 centre backs and possibly a central midfielder, but a starting central midfielder. And if you're going to spend 90 million, go spend that on a Wharton or a Bruno G and ship that little fatty that plays in midfield out of this club.
You know what I think it is? Like, I think Chelsea really backed themselves in terms of how much they can make off their players.
Thank you, Dragonfly. You got a fucking brain. Nobody's saying Barco or Santos is better than whatever, but if his role is going to be backup, why the fuck am I going to go spend that money on Alex Scott for? He's not that good. He's not that good to spend that kind of money to bring him here to be on the bench. If you're going to spend that kind of money on that motherfucker, he better be on the fucking starting. He better be on the pitch starting every week.
Yeah,
that's not the kind of money you spend on the backup.
If they rate him to that valuation, he might be good enough to break in. Maybe.
95 million is, you don't spend that for a bench player.
And we know if they say 95,
where do you ever see
cool.
a club spending 95 million and that player is on the bench?
No
club.
They don't. They
no
don't.
club.
They don't. They
no
don't.
Club. No club.
And you shouldn't. You should never.
Sometimes it happens, but like you don't ideally want it to happen.
But it's rare. That's the point.
Yeah, the plan.
Because I did just think Grealish off the top of my head, and I was like, but like that didn't work, and that's why.
We can't take that risk where we are.
That's an isolated situation.
It took forever before they bench Grealish too. They didn't bench him right away. He got
I think it might have been the last year or two. He went a year without a goal or some shit.
Now, let's be honest with our financial position. We can't take liberty with stuff like that. We can't afford to have a £90 million player on our bench.
My point was,
I think it just comes down to Chelsea. I think Chelsea I think they really back themselves in terms of their sales, and like I think they just think they can ship everyone out and have enough resources left in to be able to do all of this. And to be fair, if Max is telling the truth, we might get like our money back on Garnacho. That's one thing. That's another one step in terms of outgoings. They want to get a 10 million profit on fucking Delap. Jackson might end up leaving. Sassy's going to go later on in the window.
The Jackson one, I don't know why. Like, I see why we're getting rid of him because 65 million is a good bit of money, and you can use that to reinvest.
Yeah,
100%. And he ain't improved.
Yeah, he ain't improved, but I don't know. I feel like he would be a very good backup. But nevertheless, if we have to sacrifice that to bring more play in, I forgot about Omega. I forgot about him. Yeah.
I think the plan is they'll try to get rid of both Delap and Jackson, give Omega the number 2 role, and then that money will just go into more incomings.
And that would be.
And if you get the money that you want for both of them, that's 100 million. They want near 60 million for Jackson. They want 40 million for Delap. Oh yeah, Kai, message me on Insta again. You're a bit low down on the inboxes. It'll be a nightmare trying to find you. But send me, message me quick. But that's why I think like Chelsea are trying to do all of this.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But in terms of using that money to buy other positions and making Omega the 2, the only issue is if João Pedro was to get injured. I don't think it's a likely thing because we're playing 1 game a week. But if he was to get injured, you're looking at Omega for what 5-10 games whilst he's recovering. And I think everybody here would rather have Jackson for those 5 to 10 games.
We don't know Omega's level. We don't know how good he is.
Yeah,
we need to wait and see.
We don't know what he's like. That's the thing. That's why I'd rather keep Jackson. But if you can get the money, then yeah.
But the same way we know what Jackson is. So like, I kind of don't mind like risk it. I don't think Jackson's going to get much better than what he already is. So if you can get the money for him, just go do it. Yeah. Omega might actually be a very good number 2. Like we went back to the 16-17 conversation a while back. Our backup was Batshuayi. He was fucking shit.
Oh yeah,
he was our backup, and he was able to do a job.
You know how shit he was.
The winner.
But you know how shit he was.
Did, but he was.
But Lewis. It's 2 weeks ago the stream, by the way, and I've listened back to it. Is about 10 minutes. It's about 10 minutes long. The debate, and within that debate, basically, Jimmy states we're a mid-table club. We're gonna finish 10th next season. He also states.
I said 12.
Jimmy. But he said mid-table. I'll play the clip.
I said 12.
Cool. So mid-table. We're doing semantics. Whatever. Who cares? The point is, he also said, by the way, we're going to sell players at Santos and not get anybody better. That's what he said. So when I said earlier in this stream,
that's what's the worry. Yes, that's everybody's worry. Whenever we sell a player, that we're not going to replace them properly. So I ain't the only person that say that.
No, Jimmy, I never said you were the only one that said that though. Okay, when I said this earlier, so I said to you earlier that. When you were saying you don't trust the fact we're gonna get this Scott guy and it's not worth it, and why do you think where's Barco gonna play? I was saying to you, they're showing us that they're going to change certain things, and that's when you started calling me a blue coat inner and using these derogatory terms.
So what? And I was still.
That's what I was saying.
So what? Because
the clips of you there saying we were not going to sign.
I still Jimmy said, by the way, trust him. That don't prove nothing.
I never said that you trust the ownership.
So
though.
what is your point?
You said 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, Lewis, I listened to what he said. That's why I was staying quiet. He was saying, we're going to sell man at Santos and not get better players. And I disagreed with him. And don't interrupt me. I disagreed with you on that stream. Okay. And everyone in the comments going, yeah, chairs, blue winner. Only for 2 weeks later, us to be linked with Scott, Wharton, and Sam Rogers. Despite Jimmy having the same point of view.
What does that make So what does that
No. So basically, let me know my point, man. Let me know my point. So I'm saying to you, when you were calling me out on that stream going, Jez is just back in Blueco, I made a prediction myself that was right.
Watch when we're done.
Jimmy, you also made a prediction. People make predictions, right or wrong, doesn't matter. I'm not getting on to you for making a wrong prediction.
Okay,
that's what I'm on to you. I'm on to you for saying that. Don't interrupt me.
Jimmy, let him land. You go uninterrupted.
Jimmy. Do you know why I said long, Lewis? Because when Jimmy's right, he loves to shout about it. When I said on the stream, you really think we're going to sign better players? By the way, Lewis, if you want to hear the clip, it's long for the streamers. It's 2 weeks ago. Go to minute. To be specific, the debate started on minute 47. Might have to clarify the exact seconds. But on that clip, I was asking Jimmy and Daniel, so you don't think we're going to sign better players in Santos? Jimmy's telling me we're Brighton. We're going to keep recycling the same players. I was disagreeing. And why I brought it up today is because Jimmy was giving me bare stick, using all these terms. I disagreed with him, so he still gave me all these terms. I bring it up today. He then goes to me, nah, that's it's nothing to do with the ownership. That was the whole debate. He didn't believe that we were going to change it all, and I did. Okay. So why is it the same energy is not produced today when we did prove we can sign Rodgers? And I do think we're going to sign decent players. Doesn't mean we're going to succeed, and you have to do a U-turn in the ownership. But that's why when he throws out this blue co-rider thing, I just made a prediction. You can make a prediction to be right or wrong. It doesn't matter.
Are you done? Because you didn't cook shit. You burnt up the water.
Hey, I mean,
you were
Lewis, I can't hear a minute. Let me bug out again.
You were supposed. That's not what you were supposed to be going back to find. You came back with some bullshit, but that's okay. You sound like a cop. You look like a cop too, and you came back with cop vibes. You didn't cook shit. You mad at me because I didn't believe in this ownership. Guess what? Newsflash, dickhead. I still don't. So what you're saying don't change anything. I still don't believe in this ownership. I said just because we signed Morgan Rodgers, I still don't believe in this fucking ownership. What the fuck point did you make? You made no point. Everybody say when we sell players, what do we worry about?
Yeah.
Worry about us signing better replacements. I still don't change my feelings about that. My feelings about that still has not changed. You got anything else? I fucking think so. You did all of that for what?
Can you hear us yet, Chaz?
Because I didn't change my feelings. You said all of that like I came in here like, oh yeah, go Blue Co. No, nigga. I didn't change my feelings on Blue Co. Fuck Blue Co. Until they
Lewis, why can't I hear anything right now?
We was in here the other day talking about Morgan Rodgers.
You join back?
We was in here the other day talking about Morgan Rodgers, and everybody said, yo, Jimmy, they got your baller. Oh, I know they got my baller, but I can't celebrate it yet until we get fucking center backs. Because if we don't get the proper center backs, it don't matter that we sign fucking Morgan Rodgers.
Don't worry.
Fuck y'all talking about? And none of that shit matter. It ain't no
Chaz ain't even really here to say his side, innit?
Fuck you talking about?
Are we done?
Just before we move, because half the panel want to move, half the chat want to move. Jimmy, you said Danish wants a bet with you. Just one last thing before we move past this.
$100 that Chelsea don't finish mid-table.
Put your fucking $100 up your ass and shake your body. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, well. Big up, Dave. Big up, Danish, innit? Because they say I don't bring tweets up because I'm glazing. So there's the comments and everything. But big up, man. Love. Yeah. Saeed, what did you want to say, bro? Because I know you wanted to move on from all that.
Bro, I forgot.
I don't blame you for forgetting, bro. I don't blame
you.
Okay,
so just my thing on the score, like I don't mind all of that if you pattern up all of your sales and everything at least. And I feel like
Lewis, can you hear me now?
I didn't hear. We were good. It was your side. I think you're on your phone.
Yeah, I didn't hear Jimmy's response. I don't need to repeat what he said. But
he was just saying he still doesn't believe.
Lewis, which is fine, but early in the stream, Art Saeed, the guy who's got his camera on, I never once said he should change his mind.
Sorry, Saeed.
Which I don't know why he bugged out. Saeed, did I say anything? I didn't say that. That's what.
So you get me? This court case, you get me?
Bro, the timestamp's there. The guy told you what he said. I could play the clip. I can't be bothered. Jimmy said in that stream, you can find it yourself.
Play the clip, bitch! Stop talking about you can't be bothered. You went and dug it up. Play the clip, bitch!
Calm. I can get the clip. They already put the timestamps in the chat. Give me a second.
Play the clip. You did all that to what? Fuck out of here. The clip ain't saying what you thought it said, did it?
41. Timestamp there.
Hold on.
Santos, nigga.
We're gonna finish the table.
Nobody was talking about no Morgan Rodgers. Not a soul.
That's not the point.
All right, well, we can play it. We can play it. If you guys talk, though, it's gonna confuse the people watching. So we'll go for it. Oh no, I see it.
That one. January 1st of this year. What did I say Chelsea was?
We're a Sterling club.
Click on that tweet. Click on it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Will Brighton of London FC We are a spicy fucking Brighton. Y'all can sit in denial all y'all want. This is what y'all need to realize. Oh, we're not a selling club because of Santos. What you dickheads don't realize, Enzo was gone too. Y'all talking about Santos. Santos is gone. Let somebody come for the $120. Enzo's gone.
Tell me when I'm lying.
Facts. Y'all niggas is not waking up. This is not about the Enzo's gone.
Keep playing.
Once we get these players and they look like they worth anything, look at the pattern. They're gone. Whether you like Gusto or not, where is he? Gone. He's about to be gone. Cucurella, gone. We are fucking Brighton. Wait, what? How do I know we're Brighton? Are we bringing in players better?
No, I will wait.
What do we bring in? Who did we announce today? Who did we announce today?
Lewis, I told you.
Let me add something on top of that.
Quinta. And I'm gonna show you. It's a loop. It's a loop of bad recruitment. Let me show you that.
Niggas is trying to go 20/20 hindsight. Everything I said applied.
They asked Quinta,
Jimmy,
where are you gonna play? What did he say?
There's two of you talking. Right wing.
Right wing. Who's on the right wing?
Esteval.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, Jimmy. Jimmy, slow down.
Everything I said was true.
It's not just Esteval. It's
Lewis, keep playing it. Keep playing it.
Keep playing.
Esteval. It's Palma. It's Neto. And it's Quenda. Right, and then you have Garnacho, and then you have Garnacho and Gittins on the other side. So you already have 7 guys.
Bro,
so apparently it's going to be
Palma is next up. Trust
me.
Big money.
Bigger issue. By the way,
but hold on, quickly. Let me answer Ted's question before I move on. What
was that?
Keep playing because it's gonna get even better. Because Lewis, he's gonna say something directly.
There's 2 reasons why we're
we've been fucked over by this ownership.
I might agree with you. I want to know what definition of selling cover because people have a different.
I'm gonna tell you the definition of selling cover.
Just wake up. I'm telling you, I need to wake up and watch what we're doing.
That's
I'm gonna tell you the definition of selling cover. Right?
Go ahead, let him.
For the most part, every club that is not challenging for a title or top 4 usually is a selling club, but there's a different category of even that, right? Because you can, anytime anybody comes for your top players, you're going to sell them. That's just the way it goes. Newcastle just sold Tonali, just sold all those guys. Because if you're not challenging for the league, you are a selling club. But it's even more than that because we're buying players to develop so we can sell, right? And the goal isn't for us to win league titles or let me sell this guy so I can put that money with this and buy Bruno. Or let me sell this guy so I can put that money because when we do it,
What?
Go to minute 46. What minute is it on now?
44. Okay, I'll go 46.
It's like 46 because me and Jimmy actually go back to back, which is the part people want to hear.
It feel like Quinta been here since fucking Hazard.
I know.
Like, what are we talking about? Y'all like, you don't have to like the players. We all have our own opinions on each individual player. I'm just talking about like who y'all about to defend. Those who don't like Santos are about to defend what the board is doing. The same board you don't like. Think about this. It's not about the individual players.
You can crash out over anything.
Yeah, think about the cycle of what we're doing.
I talk about the principle of it, right? I talk about the principle of it, right? Remember the summer I said if you're selling Cucurella, right? I'm like, that's showing me, yeah, you guys are not serious because we're complaining about we want a certain level of experience or we have a certain level of this and that or whatever it is. You've developed that certain level of experience, and now you want to sell them to bring guys who have never even played Champions League football.
And the worst thing is,
I'm saying it's not abhorrent at all. Like, I'm not on the upper side. My only question would be, to you,
not done, bro.
You don't trust them to replace them with better quality. Let me finish, bro.
Hey, Lewis, go back.
Go back. How about you go find it and
my only
come back?
I just asked the question. That's what I was waiting for.
Name a can't pronounce here.
I speak to Jimmy all the time. I understand Jimmy's point. What you man are saying is not abhorrent at all. Like, I'm not on the upper side. My only question would be to you, Daniel, specifically. So you don't trust them to replace them with better quality? You've already
What the fuck? Why would you?
Jimmy, let me finish, bro. And then secondly, based off that expectation that won't happen, because Jimmy's saying recycle and Kay saying it's all cycle, that's the narrative, cool. Are you expecting us to be mid-table next season, max top 4 kind of thing then? So there's like basically.
I expect us to be mid-table. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I'll be honest with you. Unless you are only relying on Xabi Alonso being an absolute genius.
That's the only thing that you lied on.
That is literally the only thing that you were going to. That is the only thing that you're going.
So when I said to Jimmy on that stream, when he's shouting at me, going, "Shut the fuck up," we haven't changed nothing.
So once again, hold on. So once again,
Jimmy,
what does that prove?
Because I can shout too.
What does that prove? What does that prove?
I'm telling you, when you were calling me,
everything that I said in that moment, was it not true, wrong or right?
Jimmy,
what did I say in that moment that was not true? Chaz, I'm gonna ask you a question. What did I say in that moment that was not
Lewis,
true?
I'm gonna try to say it one more time. It's pointless arguing because people can't have a debate. That's the whole point, Jimmy. Is at the time you were doing current. That was my argument, and you're still doing it now. I made
everybody's doing current now.
What the fuck am I supposed to go off of?
Oh my days, that's the whole debate. Because at the time you were laughing at me, going, "Yo, Chez, we're gonna sign the same players. We're Brighton." I was like, "What? That don't make sense. We just signed Alonso. We're gonna finish mid-table. That sounded silly." So now,
Chaz,
2 weeks later,
how many
look what we're
players
saying.
we signed that you didn't expect us to sign? Just
why
one,
do you think?
right?
Why do you think I didn't cook Lewis? Because he was saying, "Let me see." Because we don't know.
Cooking shit.
What it is, man.
We signed one player you didn't expect us to sign, right? Yo, we signed one player you didn't expect us to sign, right? Right?
Jimmy, I never said Rodgers.
Chaz, I'm asking you a question. We have not signed nobody that nobody expected except Morgan Rodgers, right?
At the moment,
I expected us to sign a center back. What?
I think we will in the next few weeks. I think we'll sign more.
Next bomber could be in midfield, guys.
Here we go then. Then what are you gonna say then, Jimmy? You gonna start shouting at me too?
So you what? Like I said, all of this over one signing, and I'm telling you,
oh my God,
one signing not changing how I felt last week. That one Morgan Rodgers signing and your whole outlook changed. And
hey, Lewis, irony. We
that one signing ain't changing how I feel.
Oh, it's there. It's on the screen now.
There we go then. So Jimmy, in the next 2 days we can have another bomber, another Bruno. Then what are we saying?
Oh, what that have to do with last week?
2 weeks
ago. What does that have to do with last
week? Jimmy. My point was, can I do this for
Yo,
what I was saying?
I'm
at the current moment, it's very easy to say.
Okay, I'm a big up, man.
Once it, Jimmy, what you're saying is not crazy because we speak all the time.
So, Chaz, my lack of faith in the board comes from what?
Jimmy, I agree with your point on that.
So I'm asking you a question. My lack of faith in the board comes from where?
Jimmy, I understand where it's coming. Even on the stream,
Chaz, why you can't just answer the question? My lack.
I know where it comes from because you finished 10th.
So just answer the question. My lack of faith in the board comes from where?
I never said you can't have a lack of faith.
Oh my fucking gosh, Chaz!
Let's get to the final points on this because you man ain't gonna.
Lewis, I can't because this guy wants to go back.
Yo, my lack of faith in the board comes from where?
Listen. This is getting tedious.
Yes, my lack of faith in the board comes from where?
This is getting tedious. Boys, this is getting tedious now.
Where does my lack of faith in the board come from, Chaz?
I can't.
Hold on, Kai, 1 second. I'm gonna send you the link.
All right, since you don't want to answer, because y'all niggas is weirdos, let me tell you, because you know the answer, but you just don't want to say it. My lack of faith in the board comes from the fucking board itself, from what they do. You know how many times in the past we've signed a player that I was ecstatic about, and then they followed it up with fuck ups? So we signed Morgan Rodgers. That's great. Now I'm going to reserve being excited until I see what they follow it up with. You act like that's a crime. I'm not about to jump up and shake booty because we signed Morgan Rodgers. Because, Chaz, you know what niggas like you and Don and all y'all niggas known for?
Don's
waffling, nigga. Y'all niggas is a bunch of waffling ass niggas.
Lewis,
that's why they got 30 and 40-minute compilations of you niggas waffling. Because y'all don't stand on nothing.
Jimmy.
No, Jimmy Savić, chill, bro. That's not nothing to do with you. Chill, bro. Chill. Y'all niggas is waffle merchants. Y'all niggas is waffle merchants.
Inside voices.
This is his inside voice, bro.
Y'all niggas don't stand on nothing. Y'all niggas like to stand on the fence so y'all can be on both sides. That's what y'all known for. That's what y'all know. Done.
Because me saying about blue coat sitting on the fence.
You can put 40 minutes.
Jimmy, why are you calling me a blue coat lover if I'm sitting on the fence? Lewis, Saeed, why is he calling me a blue coat lover if I'm sitting on the fence?
Because that's what you are, nigga. Because you act like you don't like blue coat, but then the minute somebody
acted like that.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the minute somebody says something bad about blue coat,
this is meant to be a celebration about Garnacho leaving. This is meant to be a
leaving party.
Just take the bet with the guy, man.
Fuck out of here.
With the guy.
Brothers. Listen.
Right.
Listen.
Wait. Oh yeah, we've got an impasse. We've got a lovely impasse. Right. Before that, Kai, what were you saying, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. Are you all good?
Thank you, man. I was expecting a party and everyone's shouting at each other, so I'm not really too sure what's going on.
Well, we're back to reality on the channel. This is a party.
I had a whole
this is us in a good mood.
I had a whole speech written about Garnacho as well, man.
But nah, listen, I'm happy. It's been a good couple of days. We've got Rodgers over the line. Number 49's gone, and Anthony Taylor's retired, so I'm happy.
You put it like that. It's been a fucking phenomenal week. She's only in Wednesday.
So, how do you feel? As long as we can get a midfielder over the line.
I forgot it's Wednesday.
Currently, I'm not sure. I think there's still obviously a couple things we need. I think we definitely need a centre back or two. Definitely a midfielder, and then I think we can challenge, but it's just I don't know. We always say this. We always say it at the same time at the start of the season. Even last season, it was if we get these couple of things, I think we can challenge. And then we didn't do it. So there's that little bit in my mind where it's like, do I trust the owners to go out and do it?
Oh, how dare you? How dare you? You don't trust the owners? Oh, you better trust the owners. Or Chad's gonna go find a clip that don't mean shit.
So far this summer, they've brought in Rodgers. They've done well in that department, but they just need to get those defenders in, get a midfielder in, and I think we can definitely challenge.
I now have a renewed bit of confidence that we will get those moves done, and I just hope we can get the sales done to complete everything that we want. Because it still seems like midfield's going to get done maybe first. I don't know really, because Lacroix looks so close to completion, but we've heard that a few days ago, and we haven't really got the medical announcements or anything. I still think that will be anytime soon, but now it feels like we might go in for Scott again anytime soon as well. We've already got one bid rejected for him, but Alex Scott really wants to move apparently, and might even be willing to force the move, which might push Chelsea to accelerate.
What's Eunice saying about this whole Bruno thing? Is it on? I don't get it.
Well, what he said was basically that Arsenal have taken too long, and now there's a chance for Chelsea basically. So Arsenal had their chance, they fluffed it. It's now time for the big boys to move in swiftly.
So you think this tweet here from Fab when he said this was relating to Bruno or Wharton or one of them man there?
No, I think it's Scott, because I still think Bruno, as far as I'm aware, I think Bruno is still dependent on Enzo leaving, same as Wharton, but Alex Scott isn't.
No, Lewis. They just said if our next midfielder don't mean Enzo leaving, so where Enzo going? Who buying Enzo? Oh, okay.
Shit.
Enzo ain't going nowhere.
Then that means that's even more leaning towards Scott. Then
we get another midfielder. We can't push Enzo out. There's no proof Enzo going anywhere. There's no proof Enzo going there. We got no team. Where Enzo going? So let's say
that's what we're still waiting. Enzo, the last Pies tweet about Enzo specifically said they're waiting for new opportunities. So that's basically anyone want me?
120?
Anyone want me?
Who got 120? Enzo ain't going nowhere. Enzo will be here. Who we signing? Bruno? Who on the bench? There's only 11 slots, baby. I want to hear y'all put this team together. Shit out of here.
Shit, and maybe City come back in, but that'll depend on Rodri leaving.
Real Madrid and shit. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas gonna be.
If Rodri leaves, maybe City spin the block on us or something like that. Maybe that works.
I could see that.
Ain't nobody about to sell no Enzo for no 80 million. The fuck out of here.
I think we should use. I think we should generate some money on Gusto as well.
We should, but we value him at 75.
How much did we buy him for? About 20, I swear.
Yeah, 75.
Yeah,
20 is crazy.
20.
Yeah, that's stupidness.
Yeah, just sell him for 40, 50.
Literally pricing him out of a move at that point.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to get rid of him.
Yeah, niggas not selling for no 40 or 50 in this motherfucking market. Y'all niggas be out here. Y'all playing FIFA. Stop playing
Bro, he's
FIFA.
a backup right back. He's a backup right back.
I don't backup right back for who?
Jimmy, you think I'm talking about it coming from a sense of the market and that? No, I'm just saying get this guy off our hands. I just don't
well,
want
it ain't
Chelsea.
happening. He'll be here
I want
before
him
he
gone.
sell for no 40 million. It ain't happening.
Not 40, but I think 50, 55 you could do.
Yeah, just get rid of him. Don't care. Don't get.
They got him valued at 75. When
if you
them
bought him
niggas
for
said
20
Jackson was 70 last year, everybody thought they was joking. Did it look like they was joking? Because they wasn't. They wasn't. Yeah.
I just said on his Twitch stream that he's hearing things again from the Man City side, especially Maresca.
I can see that, man. I can see.
Go on,
City
Enzo, do us a favour.
Please, Maresca, man. Please.
Yeah, I'd love that one, man.
Gusto?
No, Enzo.
Yeah, Gusto.
Have you not talked about lineups?
Understands the system. It would be his
Enzo
KDH
to play
transfer.
where? For City?
Yeah,
No,
if
Gusto,
Rodri,
Gusto, I think.
well, Gusto, but I'm saying if Rodri leaves, there's a chance I see City coming in.
Oh,
for Enzo.
y'all doing a lot now. Y'all
Bro, there is.
Y'all doing a
No,
lot.
City have interest in Enzo, to be fair.
Yeah, y'all doing a
They
lot.
were another club that were looking
to do
at him.
what though? I think y'all tripping. I don't think
I get it, but I can only go off what the source is saying.
Yeah, I hear it, but y'all, I think niggas is.
But other than that, like the latest was Atletico Madrid and like 2 unknown clubs, which sounds like either Saudi or like Barca.
One Morgan Rogers transfer made every nigga start believing every fucking piece of news. We went from not believing none, and nobody can't tell me shit. Before the Morgan Rogers transfer, niggas had doubt in every transfer. And that's cool. We made one signing. Now niggas believing in every transfer. All I'm saying is it looks weird. Niggas believe every fucking every.
We didn't do a Morgan Rogers like transfer in the last 2 years.
Jimmy, I get what you mean.
Let me finish. Every name that's been mentioned, every name, people are like, oh, it's possible. And I'm like, just last week, we didn't think none. Now y'all think every one of these shits is possible. Slow the fuck down. Y'all the same niggas that believe we had to sell players to buy. And who was the one nigga who said we didn't? So y'all can suck my dick with a Chico stick if you on the panel or if you in the chat. Nigga, bring up those clips. Bring up those motherfucking clips. Because y'all believe anything. Y'all was the same niggas who believed we had to sell 9,000 players to buy one. Now we don't. Y'all believe every name we tied to, we can get. Slow down. Slow the fuck down. Every fucking midfielder name we attached to, be like, yeah, we can get this guy, we can get this guy. Slow the fuck down, bro. Slow down. Where the fuck all these niggas
I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. Their credit score is in the bin, and you still do not trust them whatsoever.
Oh, these niggas trust them? These niggas, they still, this is Microsoft. I think there's a problem with their internet. You give me your credit card number. Here these niggas go 5, 4, 6, 7. Wait, you're not going to scare me again, are you? No, I'm not. 3, 2. You niggas is dumb. Well, all I'm saying is, I ain't giving you shit.
That's fair, Jimmy. That's fair.
Yeah.
You think that their credit score is done with you. You do not trust them.
They prove it, nigga.
Fair enough.
Yeah, prove it.
By the end of the window, if we're talking in the end of August, who are some signings that you would like to see that you would be?
Backs, man.
You know what I mean? If you were to get, let's say if they were to get 4 signings, yeah, through, who would you want those signings to be for their credit score not to be in the bin with you?
I don't know about all that. I don't care about no 4 signings. Give me center backs.
Okay, which center backs?
What? I don't get 4. Get center backs. I don't know, bro.
Which ones?
Bro, I'm not in the mood to do that. I don't know where you going with this, but I'm not really in the mood to do the fucking the White Scout shit. Center backs, man. Give me center backs.
Yeah, what center backs? Do you want a Lacroix? Do you want a Stones? Are you thinking about a Romero? Do you think Romero's reckless?
Yeah, just get center backs, bro. Like, I don't really care. Just get center backs, bro.
I'd say both personally. I'd say Lacroix and Stones.
Yeah, I don't really feel like doing the
scout. Yeah, Lacroix, Romero for me.
Yeah,
no, not Romero. I think Romero.
Why do you want to sign a player from a Yeet, man? What's going on with you?
No, keep that red card merchant away from this club. We get enough of those already.
Fatter, don't. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Nothing.
Anyway.
Nothing. Yeah, I go get Romero and Lacroix for me.
Anyway, you forgot one thing. We need a left wing back to be more precise. Is there any out there in the market?
No, according to them, Hato can play left wing back.
No update there.
Chavaria needs to start pushing for the move, personally.
Bullshit. Not according to these niggas. Fuck you talking about. Yes, they can. Yes, he can. Somebody in the chat will tell you why. They're gonna tell you go.
Chavaria is
go punch up his stats. And if you look at his underlying metrics, get the fuck out of here.
Although you know, man said Barker left wing back. Are we doing this nonsense? Barker left wing back. Fuck me, man. Do you know what? I wanted Grimaldo from Leverkusen, but he's gone to Atletico though. Sadly enough.
Yeah.
Because
he's want everybody.
We want to try persuade Lewis Hall if we get a certain amount of sales. Maybe Mascherano or Chavaria.
Y'all niggas want a $600 million window. Y'all niggas really don't be realizing what y'all saying. Y'all niggas, well, bring me Lewis Hall. Okay, what is he gonna cost you? About 50 fucking million? Yeah. So where that's coming from? Then you want who else you want? Wharton. He's gonna cost you about 100.
If we get the player sales over the line, then we can.
And then y'all telling me, oh, if he leave, Enzo don't have to go. Okay, where the fuck all this money going from? That's why I asked y'all, nigga, where's all these niggas playing? That's all I asked. Where all these niggas playing? Where are all these niggas playing? Nobody.
Honestly, as long as they're good, I'll let Jabby pick that.
Y'all putting together this rock and roll team.
Lewis, I don't know about this Romero thing, isn't it? I think that guy's a liability, and I think he would just take us a step back if we were to sign him.
Nah,
I don't know.
I understand why you'd think that, but I am just gonna say Tottenham tax.
Yo, I mean,
I do think he's a good defender.
I disagree.
The more I think about Romero, the more I warm up to the move.
You know what? Forget about 1 second. Calma.
Don't. Girlfriend, he's gonna punch you in the face again. He punched you once.
Jimmy, stop shouting, man. Let other people speak, please.
Don't come in here and tell me what to do. Who the fuck are you, my nigga?
I don't give a shit who I am and who you are, bro.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Relax yourself and let other people speak.
No, we're not doing this. Both. No, both. Mo, what you saying, bro? Sorry, I heard you in the back of
shit. I was about to say something real quick. I was gonna say, like, even if we did get an extra midfielder in, I was gonna say, even if we did still get an extra midfielder in, like, I think you still can, have, say, like a Bruno G, Enzo, and Caicedo, because Lavia and Esugo, these guys, how available have they really been? We just kept running Enzo and Caicedo into the ground because, let's be honest, we didn't have no other options. These other two guys, it just never fit.
Yeah,
so you can still, I feel like you can still have like a Scott or even a Gamarish, and made the best man play, bro. Having a midfield three like that, and you can't really count on, Esugo's fitness, Lavia's fitness. Technically, you look like you still only have 3 midfielders going into the season because these other guys are just not available. So they can still coexist.
Even Esugo should just go on loan anyway. Like,
they can still coexist to me.
I disagree with the Scott stuff because I just think that Bournemouth would want to kept him because of the Europa League next season. Like they don't want to lose him in this window. Give him a rest stuff. I understand that we're gonna go for him, but then with that Enzo situation, like it depends how Rodri's gonna do. If Rodri said that I'm leaving to Real Madrid, even I said it last night on the Q&A. If Rodri said that I'm leaving with a year contract left for the club, that means Enzo's gonna go to Man City regardless. So everything now all depends how Rodri's going to do. And
I don't mind if Enzo leaves, though. Like, you don't want to be here, so I might as well build my midfield away from you. Instead of having to worry about that next year. If you can get Alex Scott, get Wharton, and still sort out the rest of my targets, or Bruno G, calm.
Hold on.
And it seems like they back themselves enough to do that.
Y'all the same niggas that came in here and clown Enzo because y'all say he got rejected by Real Madrid. So I'm going to ask again. Where is Enzo going in this make-believe Enzo's leaving?
Jimmy, that's up for his agent to find that move, man.
No, we're not talking about that. No, the reality, though. That's the reality. Where's he going?
No, I get that, but like that's literally the latest update we got on Enzo. Like his agent's gonna have a meeting with Chelsea, and he's also looking for other potential options around the market for him. AKA, Pastore is going to have to go searching for an option for his client.
I think we all know that's not how it go with a $120 million player. You don't go and shop a $120 million player. Niggas want a $120 million player.
Then they're waiting for a market opportunity, like a Rodri leaving, for example, opening up an option at Man City. Or if someone leaves Madrid, maybe they go back in for him. Or like Arsenal lose out on all their options and decide to have a punt on Enzo, for example. Something like that.
Yeah,
but that's basically what they're waiting on. And I get you're talking about likelihood of all of that, but that's Enzo's scenario right now.
Apparently City also from the side and make niggas think.
Yeah, City want him, but like that depends on Rodri.
That one signing, man, that shit, that dope. That was a
what about that kid?
I get, but we ain't had a signing like that for that sort of valuation. Like
that shit ain't that. Maybe I got a bad bag. I don't know. Maybe I got the bad. Maybe my needle didn't hit the fucking vein.
Let's say
that dopamine didn't hit like that for me. Like, I
ain't had a hit like that.
Every top player in the market that is being linked with Chelsea, and I think that's crazy.
By the way, hold on, Jimmy. If you City fan think that if City fan thinks that Boadi is going to be their replacement, they're top. Their midfield is going to be having the Anderson and Boadi in the midfield. Are you sure you want to have that?
So y'all about to tell me?
Yeah, if they get
City just spent 116. Anyway. So City about to drop. They just spent 116 on Anderson. Y'all, they about to spend the block and spend $120 on Enzo. I think y'all need. Let's listen to what y'all listen to yourselves now. Listen to yourselves.
I said Boadi Reaper. I said Boadi. Anderson.
He's gonna cost 100 million.
He got a ton of money though, no?
That it's not about 100. We talking about them allocating funds. City's not about to allocate that much money to the midfield.
If they do lose Rodri, like that would be a big loss.
Big up, boys.
Big up, Said. Everyone sub to his channel. Links in the description, man. Big up, Said.
Big up, man.
That's another if to add to it. If they get rid of Rodri, as far as what it looked like,
so many ifs.
It looked like Rodri's looking to get a new contract.
Yeah, my bad.
I don't see Rodri trying to leave. It looked like Rodri's trying to get a new contract. That's just me.
I have heard that theory, and like I kind of get it. Me and Rance were talking about it yesterday.
Wait, why do you think I'm trolling that? Is that the way I'm seeing that? Anderson and Boadi in that pivot, if that happens?
No, yeah, that's Fat's genuine opinion.
Yeah. What's going on? I thought City fans been talking about Boadi for weeks now.
And look what Fraser
said. I wouldn't think they'd want him as a starter. Not yet.
On a free. Why would he go and sign and he can leave on a free next year? He's either going to get a new deal or leave on that free. Why would he get sold now? He can leave on. He can leave on the free.
Madrid getting
I think that's what City would. If City was smart, that's what they do anyway. Because you keep him for a year, you'd spend the whole year just trying to persuade him to stay if he's that serious.
Look, if you're
and if not, take the punt and lose him for free. You ain't won the league in 2 years.
But
you're trying to make it free.
If Real Madrid wants him, Real Madrid will wait for him to come on the free. That's their motto.
Oh,
yeah, you're correct. They did that for Mbappe.
Maybe y'all missing what I'm saying.
They did that for Mbappe and like near Trent. Yeah,
you're getting Mbappe and Rodri for free.
Why would he go for money?
Bastard.
Go for free. See, this idea that this nigga gonna loop back. If anything, he's gonna get a new deal.
Prick, man.
So I'm only saying that to say this. Where the fuck is Enzo? I was right here on stream when these same virgins in this chat and everybody on this panel laughed at everybody because everybody said Enzo got nowhere to go. Because all the people that want Enzo to stay celebrated that he had nowhere to go. Now, all of a sudden, we signed Morgan Rogers, and now Enzo could go. Where? Where the fuck is he going?
If we're serious,
yeah, Jack, we looked at it with Rants yesterday. I get it. You got Marmoush and Gehi earning more than you and Grealish and all of that. I get it.
Bro, if we're serious, we're keeping Enzo and we're getting Bruno G too. I'm sorry. Like, you can't just let one of your best players leave just like that. Unless he really wants to go, then fine, sell him.
That's it. That's it. You just said it. He really wants to go. And
yeah,
I'm thinking,
but the thing is, nobody wants him.
What's the point of holding you and losing potential options that could go elsewhere just to have to get rid of you in a year's time anyway?
Yeah, nobody wants him though, Lewis. So he's just gonna have to just buckle down and
I
stay.
hope he finds an opportunity then.
But Lewis, this fan base wants Enzo. Y'all acting like the fan base don't. This fan base wants Enzo. Overall, on this fan base wants Enzo.
I feel like everyone's 50-50. I don't think there's a definitive answer on Enzo.
Bullshit.
Brother, half of England hates him because he knocked out England, bro.
I'm talking about Chelsea.
I know
fans.
Bro, even Chelsea fans.
Bro,
I get that.
Is bullshit.
Jimmy.
Hell no.
Man. I disagree.
Jimmy.
I disagree.
Jimmy.
No. Hell no. 50-50, bro.
Yes.
Jimmy. Going off of what I see on the
fans.
panels that I'm on, off of what I see on Twitter, what I see when people come on my channel, they fucking love Enzo. Chelsea fans love Enzo.
I don't know about that.
No, it's probably what you've seen, but from what I've seen, I'd call it 50-50.
Show me these bunch of people that don't like Enzo, bro. Show me these bunch of people that don't like Enzo.
Mainly it's because of that England and Argentina game.
Fucking OG Chelsea fans I always see around my timeline.
Like, what are we talking about? This fan base fucking love? Bro, I kept asking.
I just go for it.
Not after when he scores that equalizer, no.
Chat on a poll.
Not after when he get himself sent off after that Kubasi tackle, no.
Yo,
they were on to Enzo.
Keep it a buck. Does most of this fan base not like fucking Enzo? If I go and write something negative about Enzo on my timeline right now,
Jimmy, it's a half
every fucking body attacks. They love fucking Enzo and his fan base. What are we
Apology, I'm going to run through the supers in a couple minutes. It's just
what
gone
are we talking about?
off. But yeah, I've left the poll up for a couple minutes. Yeah, I'll go through these super chats while I let the poll go up. That actually makes a lot of sense. Big up Fuzzbrain saying, I can't wait for the Potch Out leaving party. You know, I haven't watched that in a while. I have to go watch that back, man. That was good vibes.
Imagine listening to
Big up Pachara saying, what happened to your daily Club World Cup tweets? It just got, we were losing every fucking week, bro, you know? Like, it just got too much. I'll still run it, like, with my voice and on socials, on YouTube and that. I couldn't be arsed with Twitter, man. It was so fucking depressing. But we gotta wheel it back up. Don't worry. We're gonna do that again. Big up King Rakeem saying one subject down. 4, 5, 7, 9, 12. Almost 12 again. 27, Gusto. Yeah, cool. And 29 next up the Chelsea. Big up King Rakeem, man. That one's for
Who's 29?
Fafana. Which one's number 12 again? I forgot. Either way, I probably want him gone anyway. Oh, get him the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, damn right. Big up Asad for joining the membership, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Big up to Yash. Big up as well, bro. What's up with Neto? Haven't seen anything or any club links with him. Will he be staying? So Neto has interest from Tottenham, Liverpool, Juventus, and Saudi. But nobody's made the first step yet. But those 4 clubs, from what I've heard, all have a vested interest in Neto. So have to wait to hear us for something.
Lewis. Big up, man. Big up the panel, bro.
Maldini,
big up Smokey, man. Bless for jumping on. Alexis, if you want the link, let me know.
I don't give a fuck about no poll. Only poll I care about is the one your mother sliding down later.
Fuck hell, 55-45. Bro, to me, it's 50-50.
Nah, it ain't no 50-50. A lot of niggas in their feeling because they're right there. Right there. That's the niggas in their feelings about.
But that's partly my point, though. Half the country wants him out.
Kafka's view. Kafka's, do the fan base not love Enzo? If I write something negative about Enzo if motherfucking Alex make a post about Enzo and I say something negative, these niggas attack. Not until he scored that goal the other day, people try to act like they don't like Enzo. Enzo, they fucking love Enzo. I got about 4,000 subscribers and 3,099 of 3,099 motherfuckers like Enzo, nigga, because I'm there every week.
You know what? I just clocked because you defo see the other side of it because I'll be seeing the English side where most of man can't stand Enzo and they want him. You've got the other countries that wanted us knocked out. they're like, yeah, he knocked out England, my fucking captain. I get it.
Enzo.
I get
fan
it.
base love Enzo. I don't give a fuck. I can type
no,
that shit on my
enough.
Twitter. You can look at the stat and see.
I
don't give a
hating
fuck
on
if they could be
England
in
because of that,
Africa,
man. That's
England.
crazy
I don't give a
still.
fuck where
It
they
makes
at.
sense when you think about it. England's a very hated nation when it comes to football. I
What
wouldn't
you
be
mean?
too shocked.
It's Argentina, no? I thought it's Argentina though the whole time.
I know, but because they end up knocking us out, they'll just back the Chelsea captain that did it in it. Because we're talking about Chelsea fans across the world. They'll still back it because it's Enzo knocking out England. And it's like, fuck it, why not? We're both hated.
Nah, do you know what? I blame Bellingham for that goal.
I know, seen that, but I'm talking
Oh,
specifically
that shit is-
about football.
That shit is gay.
I get what you're saying though, because it still leaks into football.
Well,
But yeah, big up Jorgen saying, big up, bro. Terrorism has been defeated. Only one of them. Big up. I love the energy, but only one of them. We still got a lot that we need to get through. But yeah, big up Jorgen. It's one step forward, bro. Big up to Cenac, my G, saying I was going to hop on for a sec on my lunch break, but I think I'm going to chill and listen because Jimmy Dog cussed these brothers. Big up everyone, though. Big up Cenac every single time, man. I hope you're having a good shift and all that. Big up. Big up King Rakim, who just says, I thought that would do it more service than me trying to do it. But
Yeah.
big up, brother. Big up to Sultan, my G, saying, I agree with Jimmy. It's blue co out unless 5 prems and 2 champs is at the bridge. Until then, it's blue co out. Standards.
Exactly.
Standards.
Nigga. Pack them niggas up.
I'm not even saying my blue co stance has changed. I'm just like, all right, cool. I didn't think you'd do that. So I'll watch how the window goes instead of just like cussing out everything every day. I didn't think you'd do that. So fair enough. Big up Carrod saying Alex calling Enzo slow and fat is a bad. Alex?
Yeah, fat Russian Alex. Fat
You ain't
one
been
fat.
here in ages. Oh yeah, I forgot you and him don't get along. Fair enough. Big up Cenac saying, boy, the Fed's watching, tuck in your chains, fellas, because of the fucking timestamps and everything. Big up Bola saying, hurry up, Gooners, your daddy's gonna hijack. No. Let them have their we're Premier League champions, we ain't got to do anything mentality. That's fine, man. We've seen how it worked for us. Big up to Sean saying, challenge with Sanchez in goal. Good Lord, boys. I do think we can challenge with Sanchez. Whether like he can get you across the line is a completely different conversation. But I do think you could challenge. Big up Prime, bro. Big up Karen saying, Alex called Enzo fat. Alex has to work, but Enzo should look in the mirror too. Only listen to Messi. He stopped crying as soon as Leo said so. Enzo Oh, you must be talking about after the final loss, I'm guessing. I don't get the tangent on Alex and Enzo being fat, though. That kind of confused me still, Card. But thank you for the donation, bro. God bless you. Always appreciate the generosity. And big up to MNG Blue, saying it's incredible that they've somehow made profit from selling Ellen. I don't know if they did with the 10%, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. This will be the perfect window if they give us one good centre-back and sell more bums. I agree. Get me one more centre-back, though.
How much?
Yeah, Prime, what are you saying, bro? Well, great to have you back on, man. I hope everything's well.
What about specifically? Because I've been listening to the stream as well. So what about specifically?
Wherever you want to... If you've been listening, wherever you want to start, bro.
What
I'm
Jimmy
sure
said
you got
about
some
people loving Enzo is right. Because when this guy had that racist Instagram live 2 years ago, this fan base all defended him. So
thank you, Brian. I don't know what the fuck these niggas talking about.
To the point even where people were sending racist abuse to Fofana for standing out against the post.
Thank you, Brian. But nobody
cool.
likes Enzo.
That's
Fuck are
cool.
we
You
talking
guys
about?
all you love that Argentinian racist.
Fuck are we talking about?
To a point
I
where
do think that reference is from 2 years ago compared to now.
It don't matter. It's the same Enzo.
It's not Lewis. Because
no, but I get, but like more people are feeling betrayed now than they did 2 years ago.
Hold on, Lewis.
Go on, Prime. Sorry.
I've been on Enzo's neck most of the time he's been here, and people have abused me on here for not liking Enzo. So yeah, you guys all defend Enzo. You love him. He was racist. You still defended him. But the fact that he wants to leave should not be a reason why you don't like Enzo anymore. It shouldn't.
Even when he wanted
not
to leave,
valid.
I never said it was logical all the way through.
Hold on, wait. Wait, not only that, Prime, do you remember when Enzo was saying he wanted to leave? And I'm quite sure Reap remember this. Enzo sexuals was like, well, I don't blame him. Look at Blue Co. Would you want to be here? They bottled it. He should want to leave. I don't blame him for wanting to leave. And I call Enzo a snake, and niggas attack me. So who was attacking me when I call Enzo a snake?
Hey, Jimmy, not just that. Jimmy,
These same bitch ass niggas in the stream now that saying they don't like Enzo because we signed Morgan Rogers. You niggas is weird.
Jimmy,
you niggas is fucking weird.
Not just that.
Fuck
People are defending Enzo for wanting to leave by saying, "Oh, but do you remember when Drogba wanted to leave and Terry was talking?"
Exactly.
Do you remember when Lampard wanted to leave?
These same motherfuckers acting like they wanted him to leave. I called them a snake, and they told me, "Oh, you do it. Oh, Maresca's the snake." And I'm like, that nigga want to leave the club. He should want to leave. Look at Blue Co. They're crap. Now we signed Morgan Rogers. Y'all all over the place. Now y'all back on Blue Co side. Now Enzo can leave now. Like, y'all all over the place. Now every fucking name we tied to, y'all actually believe we can get. And y'all acting like I'm wrong for not believing that. And then y'all had Chestergen. Bitch ass Chess. Y'all tried to come hype up Chess. That estrogen filled ass nigga. Y'all let that nigga come in here and hype y'all up. Who I talk to that nigga in chat groups every day. That nigga's the biggest fraud walking. Fuck out of here, nigga. I stand 10 toes down on what I say. The fuck out of here. You bitch ass virgins in the chat. I'm gonna find some of y'all sisters and aunties and impregnate them, and y'all gonna have black bald-headed pieces of fucking
Bomba, nice
shit from us.
I love it, Bomba. I love that. That's brilliant.
Lovely.
Hey, you know what? Fair.
You're gonna get a free £5 and a £20 note. Hold that.
If we
ain't making no profit. Fuck out of here, United.
But yeah, with this whole stuff, listen, I have my personal opinion.
Lewis, I'm jumping off now, yeah?
Hold that, bro. Big up, bro, man. Hold that touchline. Run me my money, they said. Yeah.
Big up, Prime, I'm glad you came through with the memory receipts. I'm getting old.
No, yeah, of course because when I'm on Enzo's neck, people don't
touchline.
Like
here's your profit, mate. Here's your profit. I got a little £1.20 for you, bro.
Oh, go big screen so he can see it. Lewis, you gotta go big.
Yeah, 1 sec, mate.
Wait, Lewis,
there's your profit, mate. There's your Garnacho profit, broski. Enjoy the cash. 1, 2, love. Big up, man.
Wait, Lewis, is that £1.50 or £1.20?
That is brilliant. All I've heard all year is,
that is the best news all fucking day. United don't get a fucking coin. Fuck off, United.
Anyway, in a bit, guys, yeah?
You can stake your fucking profit up your ass.
Anyway,
that's the best. Why is all the news this week so good, man?
No, I want to know what this midfield bomb.
Maybe it's because the preseason next week.
Let me tell you something. If that shit is Bruno G, if we get Bruno G, Arsenal fans better go fucking hide. They better go hide. They better go hide. They better go hide.
Anyway,
where's the money coming from for Bruno?
Only signing I consider a bumper is Bruno or Wharton. I'm sorry, Alex Scott is not a bumper. Alex is a bumper blood clot. I don't want Alex Scott.
Anyway, can I continue
Spicy
with
KDB? I'm good.
All the stuff that's been happening at Chelsea? So I haven't been really doing going on many streams this summer and stuff because this whole stuff with the ownership, I'm not really gassed about next season. I'll be real. Just because people keep having faith, like this signing Rodgers. I have my personal opinions on the player, but cool. If this is what the manager wants, then I'm of the opinion you back the manager, so fair enough, regardless of what I personally think. But I've been listening to the stream and people talking about title races and stuff like that. Do people not learn as a fan base? Do we not learn?
Yeah, exactly.
Who said title races? Fatter, just stop talking. Let me speak. I'm hearing it too. Can we if you guys ever want to utter title races, can we wait until February? Can we get through January, December when we usually fuck up and get injuries and fall off?
Yeah.
We wait until half the season before we start talking about we're actually competing or whatever. Let's just see where things are going. And also, I hope this window we're supposed to be having that's good. I hope this actually continues long term because these guys do that. They will have one good window supposedly, and the next summer they just fuck up. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But
anyway, you done?
I'm not finished speaking, Carter. You potch.
I'm just double checking, but anyway. Yeah,
whoever
said.
I'm not.
Said.
People were talking about title race on this stream. I don't know if you've been watching the stream, Factor. I've been watching, but I've been doing stuff. People were talking about title race.
I said about challenging. I said about challenging.
Yeah, people are getting a bit gassed. I'm like, probably chill.
Yo, listen, I think we need to get Lacroix over the line, because what y'all don't realize
Lacroix and
is
Stones, man.
There's
Lacroix
quite a
Stones.
few people who need center backs.
Lacroix Stones.
Niggas could be sitting in the back, letting Chelsea do all the groundwork and then pounce. So don't think we can't get gazumped. Everybody can. It's ABG. Anybody gets it, bro. Y'all better realize it. And it's that time of the year. So that's why I'm not gassed. None of you bitch-ass niggas wanted Morgan Rogers more than me. Fuck off. Y'all niggas be always late to the party. Y'all got gassed when we got him. I was gassing them up years ago. Ask Alex Kafka's view when he used to tell me, oh, I don't know, Jimmy. I don't know. Him and Savić. Those are the two players going down my timeline. You'll see.
Jimmy, do you know why people do you know why people are gassed about Rodgers? Do you know the big reason
I still want my center backs.
Because the big reason people are gassed about Rodgers is because we took him from Arsenal. That's the big reason.
Nah, not really. I ain't gonna say that. Morgan Rogers is a good fucking player with the
but Jimmy,
I wanted someone to play on the left.
No, it's not that. But the whole thing of we've taken him from Arsenal. That's
no, I ain't gonna lie. No, that does play a role. You can't. I agree with Prime.
I think a lot of it as well is people hated Garnacho.
I haven't spoken on the.
Hey, Don C, hold that, man. Hold that, Don C.
You see, Batter, prime example of what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, because regardless of my personal opinions of him as a player and stuff, this is what the manager wants, so fair enough. But people are getting like a bit giddy on stuff. Can we just show? Because I still don't trust this ownership in this window. This window looks kind of good so far. So I don't trust anything yet. Let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see.
Whoever said we're in a title race, you need to get yourself checked, innit? That's the thing.
Not a head of yourself. Just get your head checked. But
Thatcher, you're right, but don't. You live in a glass house, innit? So don't.
Yes, I live in a glass house, but you know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the ride.
Factor right now is the pot calling the kettle black. Relax, bro.
Yeah, y'all niggas just calm down. Y'all stop. If niggas, if there's people that still don't believe, yo, let them not believe. Don't try to act like they wrong for not believing, because our disbelief come from the 4 years. It's not like we making it up. It's not like it's a clean slate and you like, damn, y'all just being negative. Anybody that's negative got the right to be negative right now. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, like people saying,
hold on, wait. Even if we sign every player that y'all feel we should sign, if people are still being negative and they say, I want to wait to see the football, I'm not going to be mad at them, because we just went through 4 years of turmoil, bro. Fuck that, man. I'm not getting mad at nobody who won't buy it.
Ain't me telling you guys how to feel.
Blue Coat don't have any right for us to say, oh well, I still have hope for one more year. No,
exactly.
No, they don't. If I have going into the season, I'm not gassed about a new season. I'm not gassed about these signings. I'm not gassed about Alonso, because I just don't care. So
damn, you saw that part.
When Alonso got announced, I didn't care. I rate Alonso.
I get that, because we just lost the FA Cup final. I understand that, but I'm personally excited for that season. I'm surprised that you are.
We knew Alonso was signed like a few days before the final.
But like the announcement of like it's happening was like 20 minutes after the final.
Yes, but
we knew we were close, but like we didn't think we'd get it confirmed.
Yeah, but I'm still not gassed. We're in July now. I'm still not gassed. And for people saying I sound pessimistic and stuff,
fair enough. I'm just surprised by that.
We've had 4 years of this ownership. If anyone's optimistic, like chill, because
ain't no chill. Just call them what they are. Happy fucking clappers.
Like
that's
people
all.
Were saying,
and ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to be a happy clapper, you can be, but just don't think I'm gonna come in there in that fucking room with y'all helmets on, so y'all don't ram y'all head into the fucking wall. I'm not coming in there, bro.
Bro, did you say
I'm not a happy clapper?
Because the same people who are gonna get overly gassed right now, if the same pattern emerges, and in December
they'll be right over here on this side.
No, they won't even be on our side, Jimmy. They'll be saying everyone stinks. Alonso's a Liverpool snake. It's, you know, they'll be cussing every sign. They'll be cussing Rodgers. Why can't he pass the ball? No technical ability. You'll be cussing everything. Just chill. Just chill. Just chill. Like Jimmy.
Can we not have that as his song
Jimmy,
though? Like, could y'all make up some new shit?
Jimmy.
No, that's not even his actual song confirmed.
Yeah, like pack that the fuck up.
Jimmy, don't think I haven't
Might get
forgotten.
that rolling for what's his name? Fulham.
Jimmy, don't think I haven't forgotten. Rosenior's better than Maresca. Don't think I didn't forget that from people. Like, people flip-flop too easily with emotion. Just chill. We just chill.
I don't think many people said that, did they, Prime?
Chill. Yes.
Oh no, I remember when we beat Crystal Palace.
Don't try to send Prime to Maldini. I don't support that. Don't send Prime to Force. Send him to Shamrock, but don't send him to Force.
No. I am at Shamrock Rovers. We win titles at Shamrock Rovers. We win titles at Shamrock Rovers.
Big up Monster, bro.
Anyway,
Hope you're well.
like,
Monster CFC, you're a fraud.
Big up Monster. It's
Monster,
cool. People don't like why I say that's cool.
Prime, just have a bit of excitement, man. We've brought in Xabi Alonso. We've got in Rodgers. We're looking good inside of the transfer market. If we get some of our targets in, surely then you must have a little bit of excitement for the first game.
Why do I have to be gassed? What have we done?
I'm not saying you have to be, but I'm just saying there has to be a little bit of excitement there. Like if we get in these targets.
Hey, listen, hold on. I heard what you said. Now answer what I said. Why do I have to be gassed? Everything you've told me is not.
I just said you don't have to be.
Prime,
I just said you don't have to be.
Wait, Kai.
Okay, but why do I? No, but you were saying I should have a bit of excitement. Why?
Because we've brought in a very good manager. We're bringing in very, very good players, which we haven't done before. We're looking to bring in cover in the positions that we've needed them in previous years where we haven't got it in, like last year with the centre back. So why can't you just be a little bit optimistic? I'm not saying you have to come out and say, "Oh my god, we're going to win the fucking league." But you could just say, "You know what? I'm excited for the start of the season to see where we go."
Wait, Brian. I think
no.
Let him answer, Fater. Shut your beak and let him answer.
Fater's gonna try and answer.
It was directed to Prime.
Yeah, it was directed to
Prime. The
Prime.
reason why I have no reason to be gassed is because the season is just gonna be where we end up in top 4, finishing like 3rd or 4th. We'll hopefully win a domestic trophy, but at least maybe get to a final. I'm not gassed about that season. I'm not. It's going to be a repetitive of what we did 2 years ago. Why should I be gassed about that? Alonso, I rate, but I said when
y'all get it.
Alonso, I rate, by the way.
Been here.
Alonso, I rate, but I said when we appointed him, as good as I think he is, I'm not gassed. I'm not gassed. You've given me.
Yo, do y'all not understand? There's a set of people that don't want to do that rebuild shit. Niggas just want to win, bro.
No, I don't even think it's necessary. It's just rebuilding. It's just repeating what we did 2 years ago. With a manager who, I think Alonso and Maresca are in the same tier. You can say Alonso's on the higher level of the tier, but I think they're in the same tier of manager. We're gonna be repeating the same thing, not playing in Europe. Like I don't know. I'm not gassed. And also, it's not as if like we signed a player I wanted. If we had signed like
I hear what you're saying.
Because people are saying about Rodgers. Rodgers is also not a guy like I'm gassed about.
Two things can
if
be
we had
true.
signed if we signed a guy I wanted, hey, maybe that might be enough to delude me for a few.
Who do you want then, Prime? Who do you want?
Who would you have got in?
Oh, people know the players I rate and I want. But we're not going to sign them.
Well, I don't, so I'm asking.
Well, for example, Osimhen, I love. We're not going to sign him.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I think that ship's.
I think two things can be
like a couple of years ago. So yeah, like listen, I have my opinion. I have my opinions of things and how the season's going to go.
Prime,
it's not something that it's not something to gas me about because it's similar to what we did 2 years ago.
Prime, we get it. It's two things can be true as well. It happened to us 5 years ago. When we went top of the league in November, and then all of a sudden, like the season starts to fall apart. That is why the people like having the PTSDs about. Like we get that. Like maybe it's just enjoy the ride and then see where we're at the moment.
Nah, let me tell you why. Prime is correct.
Hold on, Jimmy.
Wait, Prime, you just talk. Wait, Prime, you just. Wait, Prime, wait, Prime. Whoa. Here's the problem. Y'all same ones that's telling other people they should be optimistic. once we can lose 3 games in a row, and y'all gonna be the same motherfuckers that's gonna want to bench every player, fire the manager, and be blue coat out again. And we gonna be the ones telling y'all to slow the fuck down. So we seen this movie before. We've done this. Just like what Prime said, well, he won't be gassed if we just get top 4. And I don't blame him, because if we get top 4 this year, I'm not gonna be like gas. Why? Because we just did that.
I don't think anyone's going to be overly gassed.
Lewis, people will be.
I hear what you're saying, but we know this fan base will be gassed.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Fair enough.
You know this thing about being optimistic and
I'm probably talking about myself.
Hope and stuff, right?
I know you are.
Hold on.
I'm just going to enjoy the ride, though. That's the thing.
Hold on, guys. All this thing about being optimistic and like trusting and seeing where it goes. I had all of this exact feeling 2 years ago. When we had that like up and down preseason, people were on Maresca's neck, didn't trust anything. When we lost to Man City 2-1, people were saying, get him gone. It's not going to work. I said, guys, give it 10 games in the Prem and chill. Relax. Trust. Let's see how things are actually going to go. I don't care to do this again. No.
But as a fan,
unless we end up pulling out a title race, which I don't see it being possible, I have no reason to get gassed. I don't care.
Yeah, I hear that. That's true.
No, I hear that. I'm excited at the start. I'm excited at the start.
Hold on.
If it goes to shit and we end up being in the top 4, then I'm bored.
No, but it's not even going to shit. If we get top 4, that's not going to shit. That's just doing what I think should kind of be expected.
But that's the minimum standard at this club. That's the minimum standard at this club.
The bare minimum, but this ownership has not done the bare minimum consistently. So
no, I hear that. I hear that.
What
were you gonna add, bro?
But as a fan, don't we just share the optimism of new signings, new manager? Just as a fan of the place.
The same. Ibs. I don't know how long you've known me for, bro. I'm the same fan that when Lampard was in charge in 2019 said he shouldn't be here. I was cussing him every single day. I don't have the same like blind delusional faith that Chelsea and other football fans have, where I just have to back things for the sake of backing it. No, the same way people last year backed. Lewis said Garnacho, we have to give him a chance. I said, fuck no, we shit. I'm not gonna back things for the sake.
I never said I wanted to. It was just you were here, innit? Felt like
but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna back it for the sake of backing it.
I don't judge you for not giving Garnacho a chance.
Wait till it happens type of thing.
I'm gonna wait. Give me a reason to be a bit optimistic and gassed, and I will be. But if you haven't given me one, then no.
I heard that.
I think
it's an unknown quantity we're going to see. We don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. He was apparently offered to us 2 months ago.
No, but Factor, it's not. But Factor,
Alex Scott.
You think it's Alex Scott?
I think it'll be Scott.
Factor, I disagree with you. It's not an unknown quantity. I think what's going to happen next, like,
who do I want?
Why
is that such a style of play though?
I'd love it if it was Bruno. I'd fucking love that.
I want Bruno.
We don't know how we're going to set up
Bruno bomber like Rodgers out of nowhere.
In terms of style of play, then I guess, but Alonso's going to play the way he plays. That's not unknown.
I don't know, Maldini. But I'll take Camavinga though. I'll take Camavinga. Now I'm interested in who the fuck this midfielder's about to be like.
That we signed. Listen,
I think the only one that would leave me with a blind feeling is Alex Scott.
I hope it's Wharton, bro. I hope it's Wharton.
Wharton, I would take Wharton. I'll take Bruno. I'll take Kevin.
Also,
I'd love it to be Wharton.
I want it to be Bruno.
Can I just say?
But I would like Kevin.
If we spend this money on a midfielder, La Racist is gone. People know that, right?
See, that's what I say, Prime. But people saying that they don't think so.
I've heard like the Scott movies with Santos being gone.
Yeah,
wait. So we're gonna spend big money on Alex Scott to sit on the bench. That's not smart.
That's what it's sounding like.
What the fuck? Don't do it. You're gonna start arguing. Don't do it. Don't do it, Prime. Don't do it. That just led down the fucking rat hole. Prime, I just did this. Prime, don't do it. Don't do it, Prime. I just had an argument with this.
But Lewis, you know what makes sense? Alex Scott replacing Enzo, I guess, would make sense because then Alex Scott.
Right, that's what I said. But
no, I get that. It's just the sources I've heard has said Scott for Santos and Wharton or Bruno G for Enzo.
But here's the thing. But here was my problem, Brian.
Shouldn't Barco replace Santos?
I don't get it.
God damn it! You said every fucking thing that I said. You literally said everything that I said. I said for all of that, keep Barco.
Hold on.
Lewis, did I not say this? I said just keep Barco.
Dying, yo.
Save the Scott. It wasn't a diss to Scott. It's like if this dude is coming to play the bench, save the money, spend that shit on center, fortify something else.
Oh,
and I don't even like Barco. Well, I do kind of like Barco.
No,
I'm worried about his.
I said from the Chavaria links, it was like, what's the point of Barco then?
No, because Barco is a midfielder. He's not playing left back. He's a midfielder.
No, but like he can play on the left side or in the midfield.
Yeah,
so it's like you're looking for
midfielder.
midfielders and you're looking for a wing back. Why the fuck's this brother?
He shined as a midfielder. Though.
That's what he is. He's a midfielder.
Yeah, he shined as a midfielder.
I get that. But it's like you just got a ton of depth in all of those positions.
But Lewis, if you look at his profile, you can see why he could be a left wing back. Like he has everything to be a left wing back. Like everything. Because your left wing back does not have to have big stature. Like he actually, because I didn't know much about him, I've been watching all the little scouting videos where they break down his pluses, minuses. You can see why people could think, yo, this dude could be a left wing back. His profile is that. He's techie. He can cross the ball. He can do all that shit. But I guess people are worried about the side, his stature. But at the same time. He doesn't play coward football. He doesn't he makes slide tackles. Effort won't be his problem. I guess
Barco's quality, but I think he'll be best playing in midfield.
In the midfield.
Which is fine. That's what I thought. Listen, when we sold Santos, I was annoyed. You know what annoyed me? That fat Belgian is still here. The injured Belgian that does nothing. Romeo and Juliet that does nothing. He's still here. That annoyed me. But aside from that, if you sell Santos, then it makes sense for Barco to just be that backup on the bench. So you don't have to waste the money on a guy that's sat on our bench who's going to leave in a year or two. That makes no sense in Alex Scott.
Barco, the problem is not his height.
You're wasting money. You're wasting money.
He's a very skinny dude. He's a very tiny guy. That doesn't mean he's weak. He's just tiny. We don't know. I don't know. Because I can tell you this. French league is not a weak league playing in the midfield. That's why a lot of midfielders come out of it. And he held his own. But the Prem is definitely a whole nother.
Also, we all agree, right? We're playing a 3-4-3, right?
Probably.
We all agree. Yeah?
I think definitely in attack. I think definitely going forward.
I think it's a back four.
I think it's a back four. I think definitely going forward, it's going to be 3 at the back. I think definitely.
No, because I'm just looking at it as if it makes sense if Palmer and Rodgers are playing as 2 10s in the half space. So we'll need you bought that Palestra guy as a wing back. You're going to need another wing back on the left, or even if you're saying a back 4 with attacking fullbacks. We need a left back or a left wing back because we don't have one. I'm not playing Hato as a bombing fullback, by the way. I rate Hato. He shouldn't play as a bombing fullback.
You don't want Hato to play
or a wing back. I'm seeing people do starting 11s with Hato playing there.
Yeah, but Prime, I've been advocating for Gramado, but he's gone to Atletico Madrid now.
Yeah, he's going to Atletico, and also Gramado's I think 30, 31.
Why can't Hato play wing back?
He's a center back.
Yeah.
Can he not play left back?
I thought his ball carrying could be decent for a wing back, but I'm not really too sure on his crossing. And I've seen him play more around more the half spaces this year.
He's a center back.
So I get why there's questions around it.
Even when he played left at Ajax, basically left center back. No, I'm not going to have him play wing back when he's not done that before. Kenda,
the idea is to play more of a back 3. We need to get a wing back in soon.
To be fair, I would like to see Kenda play out there, but we've been linked to we're linked to that Pep Chevalier's guy. We're linked to apparently there's links to Lewis Hall. I don't want to see Reece play wing back, bro. No, Reece as a midfield option, I'd like to see, especially since we're signing Lacroix. Reece as a midfield option, I'd like to see.
It's something that's been reported as a shout for the season too.
Yeah,
ideas either to have him midfield or right centre back, and then Palestra's meant to be our starting right back.
Listen, personally, right? Listen, as much as I love Wharton, personally, if you have Reece and Caicedo be the double pivot, we don't spend money on Wharton, I'd be okay with that. I'd be fine with that. Because then you're bringing Lacroix, and he's probably going to play right center back. Cole will play in the middle. Hatto can play on the left. I'd be fine with that. You know?
But the potential that we've got in the back line with the players that we're looking at sounds promising. I just want to see them cross the line.
People,
because like Jimmy's saying, anyone could hijack.
People still want to have faith.
I'm worried about. That's the only thing I'm worried about. A Lacroix hijack.
People still want to have faith when we're going to spend like 75, 80, whatever million on a guy that's on the bench to replace Santos. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think if we bring in Scott, bro, I just don't see how Enzo stays.
He's gonna have to start. Scott will have to start for that price.
Even though it might be a problem for like next season in terms of like minutes and everything, I think long term having him as depth, that don't sound too bad to me.
No, yeah, but
if Enzo's going and you're getting in a Wharton or a Bruno G.
No, but
Alex Scott ain't coming to Chelsea to be no depth. Bro.
Big up, Kai. Take care, bro.
I'm sorry,
Lewis,
bro.
You're thinking of the quality. I'm not thinking of his quality. I'm thinking of the price. It's dumb. Especially when, bro, if Barco was available right now, do you not think we'd be trying to sign him? No,
I haven't watched enough Barco to rate him or not. So that's why I just don't really talk when it comes to him. I need to watch him for Chelsea.
He is quality. Him as
I hear all of that. I've got to watch it for myself before I make those claims.
It's quality as an option.
Fair enough. If you don't rate him that highly, I can understand why you're talking about what minutes.
I'm not saying he should start. I'm saying as an option off the bench. Yes, he's quality.
No, I get you. You're saying like we've already got that, and I'm guessing you view him at a similar level to Scott. I'm guessing.
Listen, I do like Alex Scott, but like no one talks about him at Bournemouth, so Barco's the guy, though. He's the.
I think he's only really like started being spoke about this season, if anything. That's
also really goalkeepers, yeah. If Penders is not going to be number one, send him back on loan.
That feels like it's the most common sense thing, but Chelsea are just assured on keeping him.
Penders
no Sugo news, bro.
No, I'm cool. No, Penders, he should be starting here. If he doesn't start, you send him back on loan. Doesn't make sense for him to sit on the bench for a year.
I think like maybe pre-season's going to determine which one starts, and if it ain't Sanchez, get Penders gone, or if it's not Penders, get him gone. Because what's the point?
Especially since because he's apparently going to be given a chance and stuff. Let him play. Let this be his development year. Let him play. If he makes a few mistakes, it's fine. Let him get through that. You have to get through the blooding period. You have to. Don't be like, oh, he's made a couple of howlers. Now we have to drop him and play Sanchez again. No, you give him the time. That's what you have to do sometimes with these young players. You have to give them the time to get through that
If that's the case, then you might as well just be fucking starting him off the jump.
Talking about this wonderful time Sanchez has been having. Don't forget when he was a bum last year as well in the first half.
No, I get that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying if we're gonna do that with Penders, just do it from the start. Like when Mourinho just had Cech and Kudacini, it was match day 1, Man United at home, 3rd place in the league. He just started Cech and just kept going. If you want Penders to be the number 1, and I agree he needs a stretch of games, not to drop him after the first mistake, just match day 1, just do it.
Yeah,
it's wasting time.
Even if he ends up starting Sanchez and Sanchez starts out shaky, you still keep playing him. He's your number 1. Don't drop. You have no need to drop him. He's your number 1. There's like very few positions on the pitch where you have to be undisputed as the guy. You have to be. And goalkeeper is that position. You have to be.
Especially when you're a young goalkeeper making the step up to Chelsea from Strasbourg, you're going to need the confidence of everyone behind you.
Exactly.
So you might as well just start him.
Bro, people are talking about, but we're fixing our defense. We're making it stronger. Sanchez is going to look good. Cool. Let Penders do that then. So
that's a fair point as well.
This whole thing, people are still on the Sanchez love train. What has he done for Chelsea to still have this faith? People not remember when he got sent off.
We ain't seen Penders yet either to just be like, I trust him to do it. But I hear the logic behind what you're saying. I get what you mean.
Penders is a very good goalkeeper. He's very talented, bro.
I know, but I've just heard from a lot of things that he ain't ready yet.
Bro, he's not ready, but we have Sanchez, so I'd rather play him. And also, my problems with Penders was when he kept coming out, and I watched Palace play Strasbourg, in the league phase of the Conference League. Was it the Conference League?
Final.
Yeah, the Conference League.
Final.
Yeah,
And when it wasn't the final, shut up. It was
yeah,
when
Vallecano was the
Penders
final.
kept coming out and playing as a center back in the back line, but that was under that nerd Rosenior, and he's gone. So yeah, we'll be fine. Be fine.
Yeah, not having Rossini would be a positive anyway, but I get your logic behind that. Ibs, what are you saying, bro?
Sanchez will be the number one, Penders number two, and just take it from there.
I don't think that makes sense. Keeping him as number two.
The guy ready for the Premier League? Is he ready for the Premier League?
That's if you
field in the Premier League over Alex Scott.
If you don't think Penders is ready to play in the Prem school, then you can send him back to Strasbourg. You can send him back to Strasbourg to play.
Okay.
Yeah, he just shouldn't be sitting on the bench. I hear that. It's a waste of it.
Yeah. Either play him or let him go back to Strasbourg to play for another year or two.
Then he's still young. Yeah, rightly so.
Yeah.
The balancing is it Barco, the orange head guy.
Yeah.
How do you? I disagree with that notion. Having him over Scott. I just think Scott has proven himself in the Premier League to adapt to the demands. We're playing one game a week. He can easily be an option ahead of Valentine Barco. Not to say we don't need an experienced midfielder. I still want us to get like a
Is Alex Scott gonna start?
Well, okay. So you're talking about the money involved, and
I'm talking about him being on the bet. Yeah, because what got reported, Jimmy said was Scott replacing Santos on the bench for that price. And I don't think Scott is better than Barco anyway in terms of quality. But even if you think Scott is better than him, is the price worth it to sit and have him sit on the bench? And it's not.
I mean,
I don't know. I wouldn't say no to the quality and depth.
But
how much?
Because Lavia, I can't trust him to stay fit. Yeah, and Asugo should be going on loan anyway because you've got barely any minutes left.
The market's inflated as it is. I mean, 8 is inflated. So
yes, the market has inflated, but it doesn't mean you have to make dumb decisions. Because when you look at our midfield, when you look at our midfield options, we've got Caicedo, we've got Enzo, assuming he's still here. You've got Reece that can play in there. That's three. That
can go.
That's three. No, I agree. Enzo can go too, but we're assuming he's here. So you have 3 starting level midfield options in Caicedo, Enzo, and Reece. You're gonna spend however much.
In the description.
You're gonna spend however much on Alex Scott to sit on the bench when you could have Barco do that. No, don't make sense. It really does not make sense. It's a waste.
So do you reckon when the racist leaves,
Prime, don't start saying things that make sense in here.
No. Listen, if the racist leaves, and you want someone to start with Caicedo, then you buy someone better than Alex Scott.
No, that's what I would like.
Don't tell me, because if we're gonna sign Wharton, or if we're signing Wharton or Bruno G, and we're also signing Alex Scott, that is dumb. That's a waste of money. It's a big waste of money.
Who's money?
Bruno G,
we don't need that. We don't.
Whose money is it? I mean,
off topic. Look at the thing I put in the chat.
We don't need to spend money on a guy to just sit on the bench in midfield when we've got a midfielder that can do that. That is quality. It's wasting money.
Yeah. Check the chat, the group chat.
Okay.
Yeah, just off topic. You'll like it. But yeah, Maldini, I get this as well. That's why I don't mind it. Maybe you'll complain about minutes over the first season, but we will be back in Champions League, and then I could do with that as depth. That's calm.
So why can't we build a depth next summer? Why now?
Because it's demand.
Is that real?
Prime, you'll like it as well. Check the group chat.
Is that real, Lewis? Is this real?
Yeah. They got a friendly a couple hours ago against MK Dons.
What the fuck was he thinking?
Wait, what happened?
Lovely free kick. Gallagher took a free kick. I put it in the group chat for you. I thought you'd like it.
I think they told him, yo, see if you can put it over those bushes in the back.
Who does Gallagher play for? Like, who cares?
Tottenham.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares, bro?
No, I thought you swayed him like that.
You think, bro, all the things that are happening in life, you think I care about Gallagher?
Yes.
Yo, I mean,
no, he's not here anymore.
Absolutely.
Bro. No.
Yeah.
Fair
Bro,
enough. Where's in the chat?
I don't even care about Tottenham. Why do I still care about?
Yo,
Callum
why these pundits on TV be just lying on Chelsea? I'm watching the thing where Hooks put up a video where what's this guy name again? This cunt.
It's the wages that you need to be concerned about. So I've lost my
Simon Johnson.
Simon Johnson. Why is he up here talking about players are coming to Chelsea for the wages? When we all know, like, no, they're not. Why do they lie?
2026 and they're still doing Chelsea.
Why do they still like? How are they allowed to do this?
Don't feed into the rage.
It's because they can't imagine the fact that we still got some pull about us.
But it's the contracts are like kind of public. People could go and look and see our wage bill. It's not true. Nobody comes like we literally didn't get Olise and Asherman because we don't pay high wages.
But Jimmy, it gets clicks. That's all it gets clicks. So it is what it is.
And then like you got
shock
Arsenal
and horror
fans
about Chelsea doing good business.
Arsenal fans posting it as copium for Morgan Rogers. They swear we just outpaid. Like, no, we wanted Chelsea, bro. Get over it, bro.
They all keep saying he just joined you for the money. Are you sure about that?
Bro,
he didn't.
I guarantee you offered him more wages.
He didn't, bro. Like this, like, like damn.
That's fine. But even if Rodgers did join us for money, if he really wanted to play for Arsenal, he could have said, I want to go to Arsenal. He didn't say that. Who cares? Who cares?
Caicedo rejected us. I mean, Liverpool. Why didn't Rodgers reject us?
Yeah, everybody think this is gonna be a Bruno G hijacking. That's all I'm reading. Everybody think it is. That's crazy.
If we sign Bruno G, that means Enzo's gone. That confirms he's gone.
I don't care about that. If we sign Bruno G, I don't mind. You know, I never mind Enzo going. But if we sign Bruno G, like, are they fucking with Arsenal? Like, what are they doing, bro?
Hey, Jimmy, you know what's funny, right? In the summer, not even in the summer. Once it was confirmed that Arsenal won the league, I was like annoyed that this ownership could have done something last summer for us to actually at least compete for the title and stop them from winning the league. That Roman wouldn't allow this, and now you've taken one of their players.
Well, it's Chelsea.
Maybe potentially Bruno G. That's interesting, but I don't know. Well, things look too good, so we'll see.
That's crazy, yo. If we get Bruno G, that's an awesome fucking signing.
Also, can I just say, did you guys see that get rid of Chalobah, but apparently Alonso rates Tosin? Interesting.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Hey, but people told me Chalobah's clear, right? Hey, my man,
clear Cabo.
There, guys, who's the guy that left? You wanted optimism. That's my optimism, isn't it? Alonso rates Tosin. That's my optimism. He rates over Chalobah. Yeah, that's optimism there. But anyways,
Maldini. I think that's the same contract as Villa. I don't know if Chelsea have given him the same wages or if they've just like brought that one in from the last one. I'm not sure yet. But I had a look. Maldini. I hope not, bruv. I hope not. You might still be the only reason why this Lacroix move ain't made the final step yet. Nah, God.
You know what? If Chalobah
I like
stays,
you, Trev, but you gotta leave.
If Chalobah stays, he's gonna have to block me on IG. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have to block me on IG.
I mean, he's done a lot more blocking on social media recently. I wouldn't be too shocked. Most games he usually does it.
Bro, you know, one of my proudest moments of being a Chelsea fan was in October when people were using my slander name for Chalobah. It was I loved it. It was a great feeling.
Which one was actually? You know what? Maybe I don't want to know it.
Jehovah's Witness. The fact that people use that amazing. Okay. Yeah, I love it, bro. And bro, it made me more proud when people use my slander names for Reese. Like it hit different. It was amazing. Bro,
can't believe you took pride in the Reese ones.
Yeah, of course.
So disappointing.
Of course. Also, can I just say? Remember before the World Cup,
the bonuses are different. Yeah. So sorry. Go on.
Before the World Cup, remember I said Reese might have to hold a little injury for England not to do anything, and Reese held a bit of an injury, and England looked shit, and they didn't do anything. Yeah, hold that, everyone. Chalobah, you got called up to the squad.
That would have made much of a difference anyway.
Chalobah got called up to the squad to replace Livramento. It didn't hit any minutes, and England still lost. Hold that as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the bonuses have gone up. He's joined us for the same money as Villa. Damn.
What are you not Villa for?
Wait, who's on the same money?
Rogers, same wage, just a bit of an increase in the bonus.
He's on the same wage as Villa. That's crazy.
Yeah, Fez.
People are saying TT's fault. Nah, TT's my manager. Tuchel's my manager, bro. For England losing, that's my manager.
Hey,
that's my manager.
Uncle T's my manager too, man.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, that's
I'm still with it, man. Big up
It's my goat, Tuchel. It's my goat.
No, you got a fucking
listen. Jose never destroyed England, innit? Like that. He didn't get England knocked out of a World Cup. Tuchel did, so it's my goal.
Someone that is Jose sexual, man. Do me a favor.
Yeah, but Tuchel goes above it. Just for ruining England, Tuchel goes above Jose now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's class, man. What are you about?
Yeah. My manager. Bringing Elliot Anderson and exposing him to the world of being a fraud. I love it, man.
Oh, brother. Let me run through these last few super chats. Big up JC saying, I leave all squad decisions to Alonso. Bluco out. I agree with you, JC, on that, man. You pick whatever you want to do. Well, I'm trusting you, man. And he also says, chill, guys. World champions. You already know, JC. Big up, my G. Big up to Nighttime FC saying Camavinga and Caicedo would be brazy. Bruv, Camavinga or Wharton or fucking Bruno G. That would be the move for me. Although I don't think Camavinga really wants to join us because he was apparently offered to us 2 months ago.
I'll be real. The only midfielder it should be is Wharton. We need someone that can put their foot on the ball in midfield. We don't have that. And the guy who's supposed to do that, Wharton's better than that. So the guy who's supposed to do that for us, the actual DM, the actual deep line playmaker, is some black Belgian that can't stay fit. So get me Wharton. I don't want listen, I rate Camavinga. I rate
Wharton is the deep line. He is the.
None of them.
No, I get, but I think Bruno G can make up with the experience. And
that's exactly why I want him. But if we get Wharton, that is the deep line playmaker.
If we didn't have Caicedo, I'd say get Bruno G. But because we have Caicedo,
and he's English.
You get me. Who's in? Oh, Wharton. Yeah, get me Wharton, bro. Get me Carrick regen. That's what I want.
Oh man,
I respect it. Either answer. My answer is yes.
Get me the beans and toast, John Obi Mikel, bro. I need my deep line player. Need my 6.
He's a proper deep.
And then you can have Caicedo further forward. Listen, Caicedo's Essien. Let him play further forward and win the ball higher up, bro.
Oh
yeah. Listen, people want me to be optimistic. You sign me Wharton, you'll see a bit of optimism from Prime. Okay, you sign me Wharton. That's all I'm gonna say. Sign me my midfield.
He'll hold you to that. That is Chelsea's number one midfield target over Bruno G.
So what? So it's a centre back and a midfielder, and then we're good. Yeah, we're good to go.
2 centre backs.
In terms of
2 centre backs. Sorry, yeah, that's
2 centre backs.
2 centre backs.
In terms of top 4, yeah, sure. I mean, but we're getting top 4 regardless. So,
bro, I mean, I'm a bit more optimistic than that. You know, I can't lie.
No, yeah, if we get all of that, it's top 4 minimum.
Yeah.
Also, John Stones is. Remember when he was at Everton, we wanted him. Before he joined City, the summer before, we wanted him. So the fact that he's finally joined us is like full circle. It's the same thing.
Joining us when he's aged. It's like when we got Falcao back in the day and Higuain.
No, it's not even that. It's like when we signed Sterling because we wanted Sterling from Liverpool. But he went to City, so it's like
did
that.
We?
Yes, we did. I remember.
So I don't remember. I remember 2015 because we wanted Pogba.
No, bro. I remember Jose wanted him to play right wing. I think.
Fair enough. I probably just didn't clock first. I big up Doshi as well, bro, saying I'm not gassed for this season. For the fact that the sporting directors aren't fired for mishandling last season makes me think we'll be here again in the future.
Yeah.
Then they would have showed that they're not changing. Because like from what it looks like, the sporting directors are not involved in negotiations whatsoever. And that's why we seem to move a lot faster.
I said at the time, right, when we appointed Alonso, I said what would have impressed me more is not hiring Alonso but getting rid of the sporting directors. That would have impressed me more, I said at the time. So
although like this like the motion that they might have had, I'll take that as a small positive for now.
So so what happened in that? Because like I said, a lot of the football news I just haven't been I've been busy. So they're demoted and we've got Fallows.
That's me just saying they've been demoted because they're not involved in negotiations anymore. That's no fact.
So
no
who's
facts.
doing negotiations?
I thought Igbali
From
was.
what we're hearing, it's
pivotal
Igbali.
in- Yeah,
Yeah.
Igbali was pivotal. Well, he handled the
Okay,
negotiations.
that makes sense why we could sign Morgan Rogers in 24 hours. That explains a lot. So who's David Fallos?
Dave Fallows, he's the newest sporting director that I think we got from Liverpool.
And is he like?
And he might be taking a he might be playing part of this as well, because it seems like every other sporting director's had like a window to try and control things, and it makes sense that this would be his.
Okay, cool.
Also
Anyways.
ties with Jabi Alonso too, apparently.
Anyways, not shining Xhaka. We still need that experience signing. That's probably John Stones. Listen, Jonathan Stones. Listen, General Stones. Hey.
Yeah, I hear it, but his injury record is something that I can't forget. Still, I can't.
Of course, but
He ain't gonna be starting like that.
No, I hear that.
Unless properly like fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I don't even necessarily want Stones to start. Just a squad player, bro. Just be here, chill for a year or two, collect some wages, and then leave.
So you just want John Stones to chill and leave.
Vibes. Listen.
You someone to run the dressing room, be one of the leaders.
Listen, play some Vibes Cartel after every win or something, you know.
No, just don't bring Sterling back.
The dance with Morgan Rogers and Palmer and them, man. You know.
Yeah, all mad. You man, though, I'm gonna wrap this because I really need to get some food. I'm fucking starving. Big up Ibs, Prime, Fatta. Big up Jimmy. Big up every single one of you that's been locked in. You already know what it is. I'm gonna send you over to JM, as you know he's a Villa fan. So everyone just spam Viva Garnacho in his chat, and we'll see you lot soon. Big up everybody up the Chelsea.
Yeah.